Okay, so welcome to D&D, everybody. All right, we all have access to the until now summary. Can someone tell me what happened up until now?
Hmm, Hang on, I wanna try to actually link my character to the campaign
Okay,
again, possible.
your character's in the campaign.
But for some reason, oh no, no, never mind. I'm thinking of Brian's campaign. How I
Oh,
couldn't get in his. Never mind. I'm good.
okay, yeah, yeah. Well, you're in mine.
Yeah, I just mixed up the situations.
Okay, and if you go to the main page of the campaign, I've kept like running uh update. I haven't filled in from last session, but
Story
Uh,
until now.
Maybe Austin should read it so he can like mentally get it in his head what's gone on.
I have witnessed every moment of what's happened in this campaign.
yeah, actually, he's the one that edits the live streams for YouTube.
Well, I don't know my
I
way around this menu.
I am the eternal watcher. From the shadows I view.
That's not it.
Yeah, so he's basically the Oracle from DC Comics, only not in a wheelchair or a sex cult.
You don't know about that.
Uh-huh.
You don't know about that second part. Well, I mean, you do because I never leave the house, but
Yeah.
Then why do you take my car at 3 in the morning?
because I have a job. Okay, fine. I
Then
leave
you,
the house.
then you leave the house.
That's not me. That's my clone.
That's his
Ah.
work persona, obviously.
That's my work, Sona.
Yeah. No, I was very specific. It's your work persona.
Yeah, fursona. That's where you're.
Okay, do you
It's
want
like
to
your persona, but an animal.
do you want to be this blacked out person of a mystery man or this picture of a dog with a mouse
Where
gun?
is it?
I'll take the silhouette person.
Okay.
I used to know my way around this D&D Beyond sheet thing, and I'm lost.
Well, I don't know my way around Austin's keyboard, so I am similarly lost.
Image.
I got that feeling when he told me to use his mouse one time, and
Oh my god, yeah.
ugh.
Just don't even try.
It's like sideways, and then it's got like a keyboard on the side where a
All right,
mouse
I don't
He
used
knows
use
to
the
how to
be.
use it.
sideways.
It's not
It's
for
not
me.
the sideways keyboard anymore because the joystick didn't work, which was very disappointing.
Also, his mouse had a joystick for whatever reason.
Because joysticks are awesome.
That's why you use a controller.
Why would I need to use a controller when I have all of the accuracy of a mouse and all of the freedom of a joystick in one package? It's
Because
just that
the
the joystick didn't work, so I couldn't use it.
Okay, I'm gonna go pee.
I
you do
would have
that.
been able
Do
if
whatever
the
this is.
if the joystick would have worked, I would have had the ability to accurately move and aim in one hand, leaving my other hand free to use any skill set, anything, any abilities, and all that shit I wanted. I would have been able to move and look around with one hand. It'd have been amazing. It'd have been next level gaming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Or you could just grab a controller and have two joysticks.
That defeats the purpose of why I wanted it to be a mouse joystick, because the mouse has the pinpoint accuracy.
Hmm.
Not a hardcore gamer, you don't understand.
Well, clearly you need a joystick on your mouse because you realize something's missing.
Yes, my ability to cheese the system by by condensing my movement to one hand.
All I'm saying is if Risk of Rain is adding 30 to 40 new items, how immortal
Oh,
do
I'm
you
fucking
think I
playing.
could be?
Oh man, I can't wait to see some of your builds when that shit comes out.
I've already shown Snowball, Snowball Ninja. He's a fellow streamer from Africa.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we played Risk of Rain. He freaked out when he saw I'm just walking around, not dying. He's like, "How? I'm fighting for my life over here, and you're just walking." He's like, "Yeah, I get that reaction a lot when I play this bullshit." I was playing engineer and doing my typical "forgive me, please."
Forgive me, please. Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, you want to never die? Here."
Okay, so who wants to do the summary?
Yeah, I can't find it, so
It's the public notes.
I don't know where that stuff is.
The Tyranny of Dragons campaign.
Yeah, if you just click on the campaign and not your character, it's at the bottom.
Where is where is that button?
Well, if you click on your character, it says the campaign name, and then you can click that if you're having trouble. If not, you click on your title at the top, and then campaigns, and then this campaign.
I'll do that. Campaigns. Let's see.
Of Dragons.
Tyranny of Dragons. View campaign. View campaign. There you go. Alright, DM notes. So far, you all met up with Tombs, and Dirt was slated to lead you to Greenest. Upon arriving, you saw Greenest in flames being attacked by a blue dragon. You spoke to the Governor Nighthill, who asked you to infiltrate the cult and find their future plans. You meet up with Tombs, whose master was captured by the cult, and you all follow to find out what's happening and why this town. You head to the cult headquarters to find information. We all traveled to the campsite where Tombs and Gwen fled the scene. Tombs finding his mentor and Gwen heading back to Greenest to say where the camp is located. That is not where we left off.
Yeah, I said I didn't type up the
That
last
is
couple of
about
chapters.
3 games missing right there.
Yeah, where was the tree that, was screaming and begging for help while he was on fire? And
That was barely an encounter. Why would I add that?
Yeah, these seems like one sentence excerpts of the entirety of the session.
anyway, we got to another town whose name I have forgotten, but it had that funny ring to it.
What?
Ring a bell?
No, he's a character from Bravely Default.
I know Ring a Bell. I love him.
Who,
Right.
who are you asking about?
No, a town.
Oh, Elturel. But you're in Scornubel right now.
That's it, Scornubel.
Bull.
It was funny because it sounded like it should be a Pokemon. Scornubel.
Oh, it does. I get that.
Scornubel.
Yeah, that's there. Scornubel, I choose you.
Go ahead and trademark that, so if Nintendo decides to, boom, stew. Anyway, yeah, we got doing the Scornubel. And I sold the Basilisk guy, we got some cash, then we spent some cash, and we got some upgrades.
Oh, no.
And I'm pretty sure we are resting for the night while these are all being crafted. And I believe that is where we left off.
Okay, so as your catch up, I wrote you all traveled to the campsite. No, we got that. You returned to the camp and investigated the caves and a few of the older tents, and then you returned and gave all of your information to Nighthill, who asked you to bring copies of the maps you found to Elturel, And then you took a path leading through Scornubel where you upgraded your armor. Sound good?
Well, I upgraded my weapon.
Okay. Equipment.
There you go. Now, what's the button that takes me? I'm just gonna click back. Back. Go back to my character sheet. There we go.
So glad we got that out of the way.
Yeah. It'll happen again. No doubt.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna stream the map to the game. You guys don't have to look at it, but I just want you guys to be able to see it. That's all of you vibing. That's also the only thing that's up on my stream right now. It's just a picture of the map, and then you guys.
Hit me.
So you all like wake up and go get your stuff. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
We got potions and stuff, right? We took care of all the supplies and everything in the last episode.
I believe so. You guys got some potions. So I had to go into your equipment because you couldn't find the right potion, and I added it manually.
Hang on real quick. Brian, are you muted?
No.
All right. I just hadn't heard from you in a while. I have to check.
Oh, yeah, I might not be as talkative. I'm kind of drugged up a bit. I fell down the stairs yesterday.
Oh.
You know, as one does.
Yeah, and it was a full tumble too, so my arm's kind of fucked.
Been there, done that. It's not fun. Although I more slid on my butt bone.
No,
Wasn't as bad. Yeah.
I did the full roll and landed on my head.
Oof.
My head didn't take as much damage though, because like I put my arm up, but my arm has like a gash. It's like swollen to hell and back. I thought I broke it at first.
Might have got a fracture.
No, there's nothing broken in there. It's just mostly muscle damage. So I just tenderized that son of a bitch. It doesn't hurt as bad now. It's just every now and again it catches like a wrong like movement, and it's just
It hits that soft spot.
yeah. My arm is nothing but a soft spot right now. But I have pain medicine left over from when that time when I messed up my back, and I'd been taking that, so I'm just a little bit on the like cloud 9 level here. So, I mean, I'm great.
Way or another, you're doing all right.
Oh yeah, I'm doing fine. Oh, it's gonna suck when I have to.
Where am I? Like,
Well, I was gonna have you enter in Elturel, but if you want to enter in Scornubel and just like hit them up on the street, I'm not gonna be mad.
I'll enter an Elturel. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Do I?
So if we just decided to turn and completely go somewhere else.
I would probably have him show up at somewhere else then, yeah.
I would feel a magical hand lift me and place me somewhere fucking.
He'd be like a character being dragged by their shoulders in like the Wii character menu as we place him down in the new city.
I'm thinking more like Ark, where there's just a limit you could go from the host, and then there's just a wall forcing you back towards them if the host is moving in a different direction.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that to you guys. That's a little too much, but like having him just show up in a different city because I wanted you guys to meet him, I'm cool with
Where I believe I'm in Elturel, but I'm actually in ethereal space until the door opens.
Correct.
Well, we're not gonna do that.
I just had the mental image of like this dude in blue robes with a long beard just appear next to him. Goes like, well, they went the other way. Grabs him by his shoulder. Yeet.
And you're just like, who went the other way?
Who
'Cause,
did what?
well, he's never met them before.
You guys just see like this random dude face plant in the ground and slide like 20 feet forward.
Like the full on Looney Tunes body arrow thing where you hit the ground and your legs just go brrrr.
Gandalf looks down at us from the heavens and says, "Well, he's your problem now."
Congratulations,
Alright.
you've adopted an idiot. Here you go.
All right, so we're
Oh,
leaving
Coupons for
Score.
D&D Beyond.
We're leaving Scorch Mouse Place, right?
Yes. You're leaving the Fire Mouse. If you'd like to, I mean, I don't know if you guys are done shopping, but you have your
I
new
mean, we're
equipment.
pretty much, as far as I know, we're pretty broke.
Yeah,
So-
I have 265 gold left.
I don't even know how much. I think mine's empty.
I don't think you ever had money.
No,
You had
I
like
had
10
money.
gold
I
and
just
you
don't.
spent it, and then that was it.
Yeah, because
Well-
we just pooled our reward gold, I
Oh,
guess.
excuse me. No, I don't remember what happened to our reward per se. I think we spent our reward on the potions, and I got this money for selling my basilisk eye. You still have yours.
What reward?
Yeah, because if I'm keep whatever the fuck I have that says can petrify.
We were given some reward for doing everything in Greenhurst.
No. They said that if you guys brought back the stuff that was stolen, you could keep some of it, and then you never did. So you were given potions and food and a place to stay, and then
I thought we
That's a
took that
reward.
gold. Yeah.
all of the gold was stolen from the town.
We had money from somewhere that we spent on potions.
Yes.
That is what happened.
Okay. I keep accidentally scrolling on the map and it makes it zoom in. Okay, so you guys are arriving at Elturel, and like up ahead you see a very large, very orderly city. There's this bright light hovering above it that kind of seems like a private sun just for this city. But I mean, you know it's not an actual sun. And up ahead you see a bunch of merchants and traders and like farmers markets and stuff.
Trade. All right.
So why do you... Ugh. Hold on a second. I gotta get in the voice.
Dirk, what happened to your voice?
So why do you think they need the second light up there?
I don't know. It is during the day. I don't really see the point. Do they leave it on at night as well?
How do they sleep?
I was wondering the same. I am not sure of the practicality of this, but it is still pretty to look at.
I mean, maybe it has some magical use. I don't know. It'd annoy the hell out of me if I'm trying to go to bed, though.
True, but it could provide light for plants day long.
So as
But-
you approach
plants
like the
live with it.
city gate fence thing, what is that called? A fence around the city, whatever.
A
gate.
wall? A gate?
Yeah.
Fortification?
You see like someone kind of hunched over, bleeding with like a big hole in their chest,
Jeez.
screaming.
Damn.
All right, that
Austin,
that
you could come
escalated.
in here if you want.
Oh god, is this me?
Oh,
No,
Right?
it's not you. It's not you.
Okay. What a... All right, Austin. So you're gonna start making death saves. You're already at 2.
So Austin, you've just been
Oh.
shot right in the chest, and you're dying on the floor. Roll for
Please
initiative.
introduce.
You guys see
Oh,
from your
Lord.
carriage that there's someone just bleeding out and crying.
Oh, shit. I start running up and I am preparing my healing magics.
He just looks up at you crying and says, "I've been given this message from our city's leader." And he's clutching a letter with blood all over it, and he says, "My dying wish is to have someone read it to me so that I know I died, sending a message that was important."
And I ignore him completely and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay.
It's like, shut up. Talk after you're not dying.
I don't know how well Cure Wounds might work with a hole.
I mean-
I mean, that's what it's supposed to do, is cure the wound.
Yeah.
As long as he's not dead, it should work.
Yeah, unless this was like some kind of, like poison or something. I wouldn't really
well,
get rid of
then-
it.
Okay, so
Well-
he's still dying. Like, the light is leaving his eyes. And
Glad
he
we
says,
wasted the
"Please,
spell
I don't
slot."
know how to read. Just tell me what this says," as he's
I also,
choking
alright.
on his own blood.
I'm also going to use Spare the Dying. And I will let Dirt deal with the note.
Man, I was just trying to start us off with something entertaining. You guys are...
You should have done that.
You have a paladin in the group, and you put someone dying. This man's gonna blow all his spell slots to keep that boy from dying. What
Which
the
is
fuck?
such a bad
I'll-
idea.
I also have Lay on Hands.
Yeah, he could literally
Ooh.
just like put his hands on him and be like, "You're not dead. You're fine. Get the fuck back to work."
Oh, actually, I could also use Lay on Hands to get rid of a disease or a poison. So, yeah, that wouldn't work either. This man is going to live. I will burn all these spell slots and make it happen.
Alright.
Do I need to
Good.
burn all? Do I need to burn all 3 of these spell slots to save this man's
Oh my
life?
god,
I'll
you
do
only
it.
have 3 spell slots.
I'm a level 4 paladin, yes,
Right, yeah, that makes sense.
and I've already used 1, so I have.
For the
2
sake of
spell
specifically
slots.
this, we'll have him just get up and be horrified at the blood all over him.
Yeah, I can't do anything about that. It
As someone else
did you
shoots
say?
him!
spare the dying.
Okay, who the fuck is shooting him? Did I see where that arrow came from?
I think she was joking, but are you serious?
Yeah, he did just get shot again.
Son
Jesus,
of a-
babe.
Is he
Okay,
dead?
From which direction? Because I have a hella good range.
From the south.
Okay. How far away is the attacker? Can I see them?
About 80 feet, and you can maybe make out their outline if you look at them really hard.
That's all I need. I can plug his ass.
Man, this was supposed to be funny. I don't...
Yeah.
Well, we just fought it,
I understand, babe.
all I'm
This
saying
is D and
dude on the
D.
side
Your
of the
players are
road
gonna
is-
ruin it.
You have a half-dying guy on the side of the road with a paladin and a really, really triggered
A
half
itchy
dwarf
trigger
whatever
finger.
dude.
Trigger
Yeah,
happy.
what did you expect was gonna
There you
happen?
That you were gonna open up the letter and then laugh at the contents.
I'm not while someone's shooting arrows at us.
They're not shooting arrows at you guys, they're shooting arrows at him, and you haven't actually rolled yet.
I know. I'm trying to bring it up.
Oh, okay, yeah, take your
Okay.
time.
Boop.
It's kind of a bummer
Oh, of
we
course.
don't actually get a map of the city. Okay, so you missed.
Well, it was a 9, so I don't think I hit him.
Yeah, you did not.
Okay, action search. I'm just playing. Blow
Alright,
everything up as
So
well.
despite all of your
let's
efforts, he
use-
falls over. He's completely dead. This is a corpse.
Let's use all of our burnables
No.
to take care of this one-off scene that was supposed to be a joke.
I hold this
Clearly
man in my arms.
established by the
No.
dungeon master that it was supposed to be a one-off scene. Let's burn everything we've got.
I mean, since you guys have already done this, do you want it to be Austin?
Hey, that is up to you.
Now, I'm not. I'm just gonna let this one play out. I'll show up here in a second or two.
Oh my god.
I don't
I'm
want
just
to be
gonna-
known to have associated with what just happened.
Yeah, probably wise. I'm just gonna be sitting there like, no. Why must the good die young?
Just picturing it too. Like this guy's just like worked himself to the bone, and this death was supposed to be his relief. And then some asshole just hops out and it's just like heals him, and then this big fat dwarf just pops out with a crossbow and boing.
Hey, you still think that you're a hobbit or halfling or whatever?
Oh yeah, Austin. If you didn't know, my dwarf thinks he's a halfling because he was raised by halflings. So he literally thinks he's just a really fat halfling.
That's probably easy to miss.
Also, I hope you have a somewhat decent intelligence for all of our sakes.
Yes, I was given the rundown ahead of time that like we need someone to kind of fill a specific role, and one of the roles was having the ability to think correctly. So
Yeah, because you've got basically the Republican dwarf here. All I think about is fishing and shooting shit.
And I'm just dumb. I'm like the typical knight, just like, well, is he religious? Oh, he's a heretic. Heretic! Runs off with the sword.
my intelligence is a 14, so I get +2.
So
I'm
you're
looking at your
way better
character
than
sheet,
us.
and no, it's not.
Huh?
That is not intelligence, sir. That is. Well, it's three things. None of them are intelligence.
I swapped it a minute ago. I'm sorry. That was like while we were talking, I went and double checked because I remembered it was supposed to be intelligence.
Oh, I thought you decided that this was going to be Dumb and Dumber 3. Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest.
No, I remembered when I was
I'm-
coming in, like, oh yeah, you told me to be intelligent, and so I swapped the intelligence and charisma.
Again, if you want to make this Dumb, Dumber, and Dumbest, I'm whatever.
Oh God!
If
Somehow or
we
another
do
we
that,
pop.
the world is doomed.
No, somehow or another we're gonna beat Tiamat, and that's gonna be absolutely ridiculous.
You're going to
Just
show
somehow-
up and find out that
Ow!
Tiamat is, like, allergic to pencils or something, and then you're going to stab her in the throat, and everyone's going to be like, what?
I want to be able to tell Trent too that we killed Tiamat with the pencil.
Good.
No, it's going to be like the end of Outer Worlds, where you pick the dumb ending, where you completely
think-
save. Well, first off, is anyone going to mind if I spoil it?
Go ahead, because I've beaten it like 3 times.
Well, if you pick the. First off, you have to make your intelligence as low as possible to get the stupid perk to where you can actually answer people as an idiot.
I haven't done that yet. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it's hilarious.
Oh, and my arm heals.
But for the ending, after you save all the other people that are frozen in hypersleep, you get the keys to the ship and you can now fly it down and save everybody. It'll fix everything, the economy, everything will be over. The big Google planets will no longer be in control. In your stupid brain, you think, what's the fastest way to unfreeze all these people?
The sun, I remember. Yeah.
No.
You warp jump the entire ship straight into the sun. And you and everybody on board is dead. And that's the ending. Good job.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
They're not frozen, to be fair.
Whatever, you're an idiot. You don't know.
I still very much prefer the actions of my great doctor.
Okay, so this
Alright,
guy's
so-
dead, laying there as a corpse.
Oh, yeah. I just let go of the corpse.
All
of
right.
Oh,
Well,
right.
then I
he's
guess
dead.
I read the note.
Yeah, what was that all about?
It is a very large, illustrated, very thoroughly labeled diagram of an onion.
It's a picture of an onion.
Well, it's meticulously labeled.
This guy couldn't read a picture.
Well, he hadn't opened it.
I don't. I'm
So,
dumb, but I'm pretty
Is this
sure I just
why he
lost
was
brain.
getting shot?
Yeah, I'm real happy you guys wasted stuff doing that, actually.
Can I still see the guy who shot at him?
I'm gonna go with
Yes.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
shoot
he's
him
packing
again.
up his stuff and getting ready to leave. He's finished.
Oh
his
no, I'm
job.
gonna shoot at the guy again. He's not getting away till I get an answer on this.
And I wasted a spell slot. I would like to take off his arm.
Oh my god.
Does an
Too much
18
has
hit the
happened.
guy?
Too much has happened. Yeah, an 18 hits the guy. Too much has happened.
Cool. I'm gonna do subdue damage
Ooh.
for 11.
Subdue damage?
Yes, I can
How do you
choose
have-
not pass as like basically a non-lethal hit.
How are you doing that?
Okay, well it's an 11,
wanna
so it's
shoot
not
him in the
lethal
leg.
anyway.
Oh, okay.
He grabs his stuff and starts to run.
Did I shoot him in
Impressive.
the leg?
You shot him in the shoulder. His full arm does not work anymore. Not that you can tell, you're too far away.
All right, I'm running after him with my super big sword.
Yeah, and unless that guy can really clear some range, he's not getting too far away from me.
Like either way, he still murdered a man. I can't just let that slide.
Fair.
Stop, criminal!
Yeah,
Give me back my slot.
I'm going to run behind him.
Give me back my
Or-
slot.
This was supposed to be a joke.
Give me back my
I just want
slot.
to know why the onion. What the fuck?
Because it was
I wanna
supposed
know-
to be funny.
Oh, this is fucking funny.
Oh yeah, it's funny. It's gonna be funnier once we catch him.
But
Wait till we
again, you just-
interrogate. Wait till two
you just had a
idiots try
guy-
to. Go ahead.
You just had a guy murdered in front of the lawful stupid paladin. Oh yeah, this dude's gonna get either killed or he's gonna get what would we call this? Deus Volted?
Days fault. Days fault. Days fault. Days fault.
Okay, so he's gonna turn and I guess try to shoot at Trent.
Oh!
I had to suppress so hard.
He got a
This
nat
time.
one, so he tripped and fell, and he's eating pavement. Well, I guess it's just dirt here, but you know.
Oh, he's
Oh,
gonna be
don't
eating
eat-
dirt.
Don't dirt.
Whoa, this
Dude.
campaign got different very fast.
What? No,
That's
that's when you slip
filthy.
and fall and hit your your face.
You don't know where
gets-
he's
okay.
been. I don't know where he's been. Where have you been?
He doesn't know where he's been.
It's a figure of speech, guys. All right.
Again, my foot. Trust me, I put my foot up so far his ass. He will be eating dirt.
Ew. Gross.
Oh right, your character's named Dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we were laughing about.
Oh, I thought you guys just thought he was legitimately kneeling down and consuming pavements.
No.
Again, hey, whale
Munch,
day.
munch, 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 munch.
Which
Like
would
he
have
was
also
that
been
hungry.
funny. Which would have still been funny, but I'm pretty sure our dirty version was a bit more humorous.
The dirty version.
The dirty
Yes.
version.
Yes, I know what I said.
Okay, so
Anyway,
you guys
so-
like arrive at this broken man, and he is
Darn right, he's broken. Body slam.
okay.
Halt, criminal. Boo.
Halt's criminal? He's already halted.
Halt, nefarious ne'er-do-well!
You have the right to remain silent. Kidney punch.
I'm just picturing this giant dragon, the dragon boy, in full plate, runs up to a guy who's already crawling on the ground with an arrow in his arm. He's just like, "Halt, prisoner!" Tombstone.
Just pulls a whole Macho Man Randy Savage on his ass.
You're never gotta. You can never be too sure. He could have had a knife.
We got to make it the laziest thing. It's got to be the
in an illusion.
All right, so I'm going to.
I'm gonna die.
What is the word?
But yeah,
Hold him, pin him, subdue. What's the word I'm looking for?
Grapple?
Full
And
Nelson.
Grapple. Yes, grapple. I'm gonna grapple him, and hold him pinned to the ground,
Okay.
pulling his good arm like behind his back.
Okay. So, his
Right.
voice is very muffled as he is still deep in the ground, just not having a good day. This man's whole day is just.
And I'm holding him down. I'm like,
Okay.
huh?
Man's
Could
whole
you
day has been ruined.
could you get that? My hands are a little tied back here.
Well, Dirt's gonna put the crossbow to his face, hold up the picture, and just. What?
What?
It's a fair question.
He just his teeth fall out as he just turns his head towards you.
You don't need teeth to talk, boy. Now tell me, why is this so important?
He says the message
And-
never mattered. The only thing that mattered was that the black network shall prevail. As he
I don't even
drowns
care.
on his own blood and dies.
Spare the dying.
Spare the dying. Let me shoot him.
Let me shoot. I'm gonna save his life so I can shoot him again.
Oh, trust me, the most terrifying torture I ever saw was a white mage. I was actually in a game. The first white mage you encounter was healing people after she nearly tortured them to death to make sure they didn't die.
Okay, but I'm fairly certain when you use spare the dying, they're still unconscious. They're just not actively
Oh, yeah.
dying.
After he recovers.
It's basically like placing them at like 1 HP.
It's
So they're
stabilizing. them.
unconscious, but they don't have to go through death saves.
Yeah.
It's actually 0, but yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean it's the effect of like putting them at 1 HP.
No, literally it says it puts you at 0 HP though.
It just makes it to where they don't have to do the saving throws anymore.
Yeah, you're just no longer actively dying.
Yeah.
No, when I say effective 1 HP, it's older rule terminology. Before being at 0 was dead. They didn't do death saving throws.
Either way,
So
the
that's
guy's not
just
dead.
a terminology thing. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like they're back at 1 HP. They're just unconscious.
So are you seriously gonna save this dude's life to kill him?
Yes.
Alright.
Not to kill him. Torture.
Alright.
How else will he give up the information? Now, if he cooperates, there will be no pain.
And now I'm picturing Zumandi just like he brings him back to life. He's like, He's like, we're going to get answers. Just pulls off his shoe and starts tickling him.
That sounds
I'll
like
do
a
it.
fetish.
That's not a fetish. That's torture.
I don't
You
know.
try.
I've
You
I've
try
seen some of the
laughing
stuff
uncontrollably.
I've seen some of the stuff on Nick. Is it Nickelodeon or is
Yeah.
it Disney?
It was Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon.
Probably both.
It was
Yeah, and
specifically Dan Schneider.
And
Yeah,
Schneider.
and I have older cousins. Trust me, it's not much of a fetish.
When you're Dan Schneider, it is.
Well, Dan Schneider was weird.
Is this man that I'm pinning down Dan Schneider?
I hope not.
That would be awkward. Not
You
gonna
start
lie.
tickling him. Oh yeah.
Oh no. That's not supposed to happen.
Every time I hear "oh no," Duffman can't.
Anyway, I am going to get my rope, and since he's unconscious, I will securely tie him up.
All right.
And I don't mean like just tie him to walk him. I'm gonna hog tie him, hang him on the end of my pole arm, and carry him like
Bindle?
well, I'm gonna hog tie him and put him at the end of my pole arm and just sling it over my back.
Yeah, like a bindle.
I don't know what that is.
I'll
Bindle
send you a
bag.
picture.
It's those like it's the hobo,
hobo
bags
bag.
or like the
Yeah, do that. And the axe blade will be pointed at his back. Not the axe blade. No, the axe blade's pointing up so he doesn't try to use it to cut. That's what I meant.
I mean, he would have the pointed thing at his back.
Yeah. Spike.
Well, we should probably turn this boy into the guards then.
Yes. He said something about some kind of assassins, the dark.
I don't care. Black Network, the BET, I don't know.
The Black Entertainment Television? Why?
He works
That's what
for
popped in
Ebony
my head
Magazine.
When you said Black Network, that was what popped in my head was BET.
that's kind of funny.
Also, just saying, it's kind of weird. Why is all the evil stuff got to start with black? I think that's kind of like insinuating.
It has a longer name, but I am not going to pronounce it correctly every time, and their hyphenated name was just Black Network, so I'm going with
Seriously, when do you ever hear about evil people like, we're not the Black Lotus, we're the Pink Lotus?
Well, there's the Red Lotus.
We don't talk about them.
There's also 2015 Avril Lavigne Everything.
Has anyone here watched Venture Brothers?
I have before.
All I'm saying is the
My
monarch.
eyeballs have witnessed it.
Oh, criminal.
All I'm saying is like I want to make a villain that's the monarch based on something completely harmless. Just like the venomous sting of the mighty monarch butterfly.
Does the monarch butterfly have a
No.
venomous sting?
No.
Like that's the whole point. He's
Didn't
like
think
that.
so.
You've been caught in
Babe,
the
are you
webs.
actively making
Like-
a meme?
We are caught in the webs.
No.
No,
Like
you,
the
you
mighty
shouldn't put
monarch
Zumarati. You
butterflies.
should put Paladin, already downed thief.
Generalize this bitch.
Yeah, Paladin and prone criminal.
But yeah, so I'm guessing we'll take him to the guard then.
Right.
I'm gonna take the onion paper, fold it, and put it in my pocket. I'll find out what that means.
It's like you got the one clue. Is like, this goes all the way up to the top. The top of where? I don't know yet. But when I do, I'll let you know.
When I know, I'll know, and then I'll know I'll know.
And then you'll know because I'll tell you.
Cocks my crossbow like the Doom guy cocking the shotgun. Do-do-do-do-do-do.
I don't think that's how you. Don't you click the thing on the top? Why did you do that thing on the bottom of the crossbow? And why'd you make that sound effect with your mouth?
Why'd you say doo-doo-doo-doo-doo?
And the. I don't get it.
Yeah, when you
Also,
know.
why do I hear boss music?
Hold on. When you know, you'll know.
Well, that's stupid. I mean, that means nothing. I
Okay.
saved it with
So
a
does an onion.
transparent background.
All right, so how close are we to? Yeah, which city's closer? Actually, the one we're at Elturel, right?
Yeah, you're at Elturel.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, a lot happened recently. I had to make sure.
Oh, I was there.
We mended.
Austin's character sitting at the gate, like, where the fuck are these assholes?
Just wasn't I supposed to meet somebody?
I was about to just like, if y'all went to when y'all go to the guard, I was gonna say like, all right, I'll be here. This seems like a good place to throw myself in.
That'll work.
Oh,
I no longer see the map.
Yeah, I accidentally closed it.
No, how will I know where I am?
Bitch.
Use your imagination.
It kept making mistakes, and so I closed it.
D&D is supposed to be the theater of the mind.
Now, if only I could transfer you all to my mind, so it would be easier to describe things.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure
I
we
think
all
Hero
have this
Forge
problem.
is still. I think Hero Forge is still doing a thing where you can get an STL of the minis you make for a really cheap amount. So if you guys want to do that, make yourself a mini.
I
Get
would
yourself.
have to wait until I get paid, but that actually sounds like a fun idea.
I don't know how long the discount's gonna last. So
Well, Black Friday is right around the corner. Oh, excuse me.
I would say, why does Friday have to be black? But I actually know why.
yeah, I was just thinking, I was like, I actually know why it's called Black Friday.
So that joke wouldn't make sense.
So for point, and just because this makes it even worse, so you remember my BET joke, right?
Yeah.
Note the guy who's about to get slammed into next week is a black guy.
That was the only picture I could find. I didn't want it to be racist, though.
No, I'm just saying that ties really hard into that joke. I'm from the Black Network. Oh, it's criminal.
No.
No, we're actually a TV production. We're looking for raw talent.
We're
Would
trying
you
to cast
consider
Tyler
that
Perry's
looks like-
next movie. It's not going well.
Speaking of Raw, that looks like WWE.
It is.
Oh, it's gonna be raw, all right.
Stop it. So I assume you guys returned to Elturel.
Just saying, he's going to be black and blue in a moment. Soon as I land.
Land? Oh, in the picture, yeah.
Yeah.
In the
Continue.
meme I so lovingly crafted.
And depending on how far you slam him into the ground, red all over.
I get it.
Because the floor's red.
You see, it's because I weigh a lot, and I'm going to flatten this guy.
It's because I
He's probably
weigh a
gonna
lot.
bleed.
Okay, so we get back to the town with our newly defeated criminal in tow.
You guys still haven't even entered the town.
All right, well, we head towards the gate.
Okay. The gatesman guard. The guard stops you and says, "We don't allow animals or carriages in this town." And he points at the two horses, Buff Wellington and Big Green.
I'm not gonna
And
lie, I
Zumarati.
completely forgot we had horses. Excuse you?
Moreover... Oh no.
I did not stutter. It is very plainly stated in the source material that this town is supposed to be very racist against dragonborns and half dragons. And
Wait, I missed what he said. It kind of cut out. What did you say?
This motherfucker, he just looked at me, pointed at my face, and called me an animal. He's about to see me pop off. I'll show him an animal.
Well, I might as well go ahead and get my ammo ready.
Damn, Dirt, you better stop me. Better hold me back. I'm about to do it.
Dirt would probably be pointing the gun right next to you, so I'm
And
not
this, is why
exactly
we need, and this is why we need a brain in this operation.
yeah,
Yeah, because this
Well,
guard's
you're
about
making,
to regret.
you're working your way there. Just don't.
All right,
just
I am going to be like, is that a law in this fine city?
yes. We do not allow animals in this city.
Very well. Dirt, I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving the horses alone and unsupervised anyway.
Oh, we have
That's fine.
stables
I'll
right
go
around
into
the
the
corner.
racist city.
Well,
Feel free to
I
store
will
your
stay.
Creatures at the stables.
I'm not talking to you.
Yeah, you can
I-
shut up.
Yeah, I look back to Dirt. Quiet, the people are talking. I'll stay with the horses and, Oh. Alright, well, you can keep this. I kind of chuck the criminal at him.
I just let him hit the ground and I just drag him.
Oh, no, I threw him at the guard. I didn't give him to you. I threw him at the guard. He's like, well, make yourself useful. Throw that at him.
He just looks at the
I don't see how subhumans could be useful, though.
beaten to hell dude. What the fuck am I supposed to do with this?
He's mentioned something about an assassination for a black network. If you actually had some sense, you'd know. God damn it, learn to do your job.
Alright. Bye.
But again, I don't understand how a subhuman could even work.
I don't
Now,
understand how
Judge,
you could work alongside something like that. And he again points at Zumarati.
Well, considering he caught a criminal and you didn't, he's better than you, more useful than you, and you need to shove the fuck off and go do your job.
Well, if you feel that way, then maybe you shouldn't be in our city.
I mean, it's a city full of subhuman scum, so maybe you're right.
Guys, this is where you're supposed to be headed, though.
Well, you kind of made a city. I mean, like, the kind of racism thing probably shouldn't have been something you should have went with.
She didn't make it. It was...
Yeah, it's not her fault the
Yeah.
city's racist. She's
I know,
reading
but
books.
It just,
would've
it
nixed
says
that
so many different
immediately.
ways that, like, the city is supposed to be, like, super racist, and then that's actually, like, a point that is necessary later
Yeah,
in
but
the
you're
story.
blocking like 50. Yeah, but you block 50% of the party from going in, and I don't split the party.
You're not blocked, though. You could put on, like, a mask or something.
A mask is a dragonborn.
Yeah, you could have just put a mask on the tail. I mean, he's kind of obviously a dragonborn. He has scales all over him.
He's wearing
And a
armor.
tail.
Like you could hide your, you could try to like hide your face some, and then just wrap your tail around you like you're a Saiyan.
I mean,
Tail is not
okay,
that
but like,
thing.
you
I have
know
like
what?
a face like a horse. That's gonna be like a horse like helmet. That's
Listen,
still gonna.
I
probably
don't
give it
know
away.
why it's stated like this, but like later you guys are supposed to see like a dragonborn on a palanquin with like a mask over their face that's
Oh,
going
don't
through
spoiler. Don't spoiler. No spoiler.
So like it's supposed to be important that they're really racist against dragons here,
I get
specifically
Yeah,
for
you
that
just
scene.
Yeah, but you just told 50% of the party it can't come in.
You can, you just have to be a little bit
And
smarter.
they're not smart! We're trying to meet the only fucking intelligent thing in this party. Don't tell them they can't come in, just make the guard an asshole.
He is an asshole!
Yes, but barring a member of the party doesn't work. Because now you're going to have to split the party.
Or you could kill him. I mean, I'm not stopping you.
No.
No. I've been on the other side of this fight way too many times. You don't attack the city guard.
Yes, and for me, that would just prove his point of, oh, animal. Everybody, you see that? The animal attacked me. No, sir. I'm not foul. I'm not biting this shiny bait. But yeah, it's fine. Well, you just do what we came here to do, and we can leave as soon as we're done. I'll have the horses ready to depart as soon as you come back.
Fine. If you hear sirens coming up, or if you hear sirens, don't wait up.
Oh, if I hear anything,
What?
I'll just enter.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just shove my way past the guard.
Okay, so what are you doing, Zoomerati?
I'm staying with the horses.
Okay, where are you bringing? Are you taking the horses to the stables or something, or finding somewhere to set up camp? Like, what are you just standing there?
Yeah, I'm just gonna stand here
Okay.
with the horses at the door, staring at the guard, with a smile on my face. The entire time.
Got like that shit-eating grin.
No, just a normal, happy smile. Staring. Not looking away from his eyes.
That's not creepy at all.
That's the point.
So, Dirt, what are you doing?
Apparently
I just
walking
realized-
through a town full of racists.
Realized they
Well-
dropped off the dude.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Now, who are we supposed to find in here again? What was his name?
Ontharr Froom.
Okay, well then I just ask where the hell Lonthar is.
Okay, you ask a couple people on the street, and a few of them are like, I don't know who the hell that is, please get away from me. But one of them goes, oh, you're looking for the Order of the Gauntlet. Don't worry, they're at that tavern down the street with the big black antlers on the front, and he just points you down the street.
Oh, thank you. So I walk to the
Are
tavern.
you still calling them all racist?
Oh yeah, like
That's a good.
you
That's a
just
good,
ruined this city for Dirt.
Yeah, this is a good stance to take, honestly.
Like this, like to him, this whole place is full of like the worst things.
Correct. I hate
Plus,
that
I mean,
we
like
had
the
started
first.
D&D at 1 because it's 2 and I'm now hungry.
I'll get a snack.
No.
Why?
because I have to leave for that. What are you guys gonna do while I'm gone?
Talk random
I
shit
mean,
like we usually do.
Yeah, I'm sure we can entertain ourselves.
So,
I'll be sitting here thinking of how I can like throw myself in. I was about to try to think of like coming. I think I'm gonna just come in like and try to get Zumrati in the city somehow.
okay. Well, I'm gonna assume that Dirt finds the tavern.
Yeah, like actually, yeah, like we never specified where he was gonna start. I mean, he could just like walk up to the gate and be like, "What the fuck's going on here?" As the lizard dude is very intently staring at a guard who is clearly becoming more and more uncomfortable as the minutes pass.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do. I was about to be like, "What do you think you're doing, not letting this dude in?" Like I had any sort of authority over him, and hope that just kind of worked.
Well, you'd have to be dumb again so that you have high charisma.
You can
You
be
don't
smart and charismatic.
Right, but
Yeah, and you don't
he
need,
traded
you
his
don't
high
need-
charisma for.
No,
a
I
high
never had high
intelligence.
charisma. I traded my wisdom for intelligence, and then I did another little switch since I hadn't come in yet. Until
you
my
don't need-
character exists in the game, he's still modular to me.
Okay.
And honestly, you don't need high charisma to pull off some bullshit, as people have many well demonstrated to me plenty of times.
I
Right,
do
but like
have
charisma helps with
proficiency-
bluffing.
I do have proficiency in persuasion.
Okay. Is that what you'd like to be doing right now?
Yeah, I'll have my dude kind of walk up. You see this dude in this I'll just say, have you seen the Abyss Watchers in Dark Souls? I look an awful lot like those guys,
Ooh.
including especially the pointy hat.
I was about to say, what about the helmet?
Yes,
Yes.
I have the pointy helmet. That's I exclusively, out of all of the attributes of their character that I want to have the pointy helmets. So, yeah, and the only thing I have is like this large, sort of scaled greatsword on my back.
Ah, man of culture, I see.
The great sword. It's called the great sword for a reason. I mean,
It's great.
that's why they call it a great sword. Anyway,
It's great.
I'm going to just like kind of come up to the guard, and it's like, what is happening here? Why is this man not allowed? Why is this man not entering?
We don't allow animals in town.
There are plenty of animals already in town.
Where?
I would turn and be like, just up the district.
No, there's not. This is where we
How
start
could they
rolling
not
to
have
bluff.
horses?
No,
And I
there's
was
no
be like,
horses in town. There's no dogs or
Yeah,
cats.
but how would the town function? It's a city.
It's specifically made for trade, and so apparently one of the things that they do
That
is
makes
you are
even
not allowed to
better.
take a carriage through or a horse to carry things, and so a lot of people will, without any other choice, take their stuff in town and sell it and pick up new stuff so that they can keep going, since it's easier to carry.
This might be one of
That
those stupid.
doesn't make sense.
It
this might be a
doesn't, but it's in the book.
This might
This
be
is-
one of those situations where the ruler over this specific city is just a real piece of shit and is enforcing his stupid laws.
Yeah, but like
I know it
But
doesn't
I
make
would-
sense.
that way,
I can't make
those
it
I
make
would,
traders
sense.
would trade.
I would just like, but sir, there's the horse path that cuts through the district down there. Animals go through there all the time.
All right, you roll your bluff. I got this.
I got a 14.
Okay, I got an 8. So he goes, I guess you're right, and he lets Zumarati pass, sneering at him as he walks.
I look at him. I slowly open my mouth, show the rows of teeth, and then I use my psychic powers. Thank you.
Did you say fang you?
Thank you.
Yes,
Thanks
but
very much.
think it into his mind.
Fang you. Okay.
Telepathy powers.
You telepathically fang him.
I telepathically.
There we go.
Words are difficult.
I know.
Words are fucking rough sometimes.
I don't know
Ooh,
them.
actually, I'll take it up a notch. I telepathically speak in Draconic.
So he has no idea what you're saying anyway.
Yes, but I'm gonna have like a creepy smile while words are being beamed into his brain in a language he doesn't understand. And I'm gonna make an intimidation roll.
Alright.
Because fuck this guy, I just want to scur him. 17.
Okay, I got a 2, so he's thoroughly scared.
Good.
Cool.
And does he look scared?
Yes.
I'm gonna, as a, you know,
His
as I
legs
see him
are
get,
shaking.
as the things, as we're walking by, and I see him start to get scared, I'm just gonna like mutter coward, and then keep going.
He's very ashamed. He's considering peeing himself. Congratulations.
Well,
Yeah, I'll
I
be
feel
like, I'll turn and be like, I'm sorry about this town. I don't much like being here. All of the people here aren't exactly up to the standards of society.
So it is more than just one.
It's a few, not everyone, luckily, but
Well,
certainly more than acceptable.
as they say, a few pears spoil the apple bunch.
Right.
Meanwhile, Dirt's going around calling everyone racist assholes.
I think I saw you had a friend with you.
Oh. We were here to meet someone. I
that would be-
forget his name.
That's not very helpful.
It's not out of character, though.
Dunehurst? Is that it?
Is it Dunehurst?
No.
Dunhurst? What was the guy's name? Do I need to roll to remember?
Sure.
What do I roll?
I
Intelligence?
don't
Ooh.
care.
I think you would just roll history.
Just do a flat roll.
History. Ooh, that's intelligence. Ooh, it was almost a 2. 13.
You think his name is OnStar Flame.
OnStar.
Flame.
Well, thank you for calling OnStar.
All right. So do I be able to recognize his name at least based on that?
Probably, yeah.
What's
his name?
OnStar Flame.
No, Donnie, what's his name?
Onthar Froome.
Onthar Froome. I'd be like, oh, I see. Yes, I know where he's at. Follow me.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful.
You know where OnStar Flame is.
Thank you.
I know where OnStar is. I have OnStar in my car.
So,
Oh my god.
are they crossing in by the tavern on their way?
Yeah, that's where OnStar is.
Cool. Can I get it just conveniently, like, hurled out? Like, not like people following me out. Just go flying out the door and land in the ground in front of them.
I guess if you want to, you're gonna jump
Well, I can
out
imagine
the
Dirt's
door.
probably not making friends in that tavern with how he's feeling.
We haven't even talked about how you're doing in that tavern. But, I mean, if
I
you
can
want to
only
jump out
ima-
the door, more power to you.
No, I mean, I can only imagine that Dirt probably just accidentally called someone a subhuman and got thrown the fuck out.
Probably not, actually.
You don't know Dirt.
Right, but I do
She
know the
knows the
people in the
campaign, though.
tavern.
She knows the beings in the tavern.
I mean, well, I'm just saying, he's being a right asshole right now.
Okay, and I'm just saying that I'm the DM and I said that you weren't going to get thrown out, but if you want to jump out, that's fine.
Well, I was just trying to set up a funny scene, but okay.
Again, you can jump out if you want!
Why would Dirt just dive out the thing?
You're the one that said you wanted to fly out of the doors!
Yeah, I wanted him physically thrown out because he's small. Like, literally, one dude could probably just pick him up and throw him.
Isn't he like over 300 pounds?
I don't think he can be that way healthily. Let
He's
me
a
actually
dwarf.
pull up my
Dwarves are
stat
meaty.
yeah, meaty,
Yeah,
but I
you
didn't
weigh
think I'd made him that
350
heavy.
pounds.
Did he? I
That's
know
what
he
it
has a
says on your
heavy
character sheet.
backpack.
I think it's that beer belly, to
Oh my
be
God,
honest.
Where do I
It's
even find that anymore?
It's on your
It's-
description.
The beer belly.
Yeah, okay, yeah, 350 pounds. He is a. Oh
That's a
yeah,
th-
now I remember because I
that's
wanted
a
him
thick boy.
literally to be round,
That is the thick boy.
so they could probably roll him out.
Right, but why would they?
They don't throw him out. They just like, all right, you've had too much to drink. Fuck you.
Yeah, that's probably if he's not being an asshole, he's probably drinking.
Again,
had
we
too
have
many
not at all
drinks, sir.
discussed what happens after you go in.
Well, I mean, if you still want to do what happens in the tavern, let's go for it then.
I mean, if you want to just like wait until they show up and then do it all together.
Well, I didn't know they were going to the tavern. I thought they were going elsewhere.
No, they're trying to meet Antharr Froom, who is in the tavern.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, when they go in, I guess he's just going to be like fucking slamming beers. Like, just put like 5 of them around him.
Okay, so
He's not having a good day.
you guys walk in and you find your absolutely totally not a dwarf probably friend just
Oh, he's definitely a dwarf.
just slamming this back.
He's definitely not a halfling.
While sitting with a guy that is absolutely 100% definitely a dwarf, sitting next to him laughing his ass off.
Oh God! Yes, yes. Let's have this conversation.
You have there's your probably not a dwarf friend next to a definitely a dwarf guy.
Oh dear. Dad, did you forget that you have no money?
Dirt found money.
Were you picking
I mean,
pockets?
how do you know he didn't bring these drinks in with him?
Why would you go into a tavern and bring your own beer tavern?
'Cause, I don't know.
Because that's
But I've
pretty
seen
on
that kind of
brand, honestly.
If anything, you would save those for a rainy day.
No, it's pre-gaming. You get drunk before you drink the watered down stuff.
Yes, but you don't bring it there. You drink before you leave the house.
I'm so glad you know that. I asked my friend if they wanted to pregame before this wedding Austin and I went to, and he was like, "What's pregaming?" And I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
I don't even drink, and I know what that is.
Yeah. Well, it's
I drink
weird
half a
because I was the alcoholic.
Yeah, you were my DD anytime we went to a party.
I don't know. What
Not
that,
designated driver, designated drinker. All drinks get passed to him.
that's a good
Yeah,
arrangement, honestly.
It's true.
Yeah,
Happens
because he
every
had
time.
to drive me home after I was completely fucked up.
Made beer pong very easy. I was sober, and he would launch things like a football to the other side of the room.
I bounced one off the roof once, got it into the cup.
Somehow, some way, you did.
Anyway, but yeah. I just want to get into this conversation with this other dwarf real fast.
Yeah. So
This is gonna get
we're there
stupid.
now.
With this other dwarf, quote unquote.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the player knows he's a dwarf. He doesn't.
Yeah, I know.
So does the other dwarf, I bet.
Yeah. The dwarf is just like, yeah, that's one of us. That's my homeboy.
So, Dirt, who's your friend?
Oh shit! I forgot his name again. What was it?
Just call him OnStar. We're past this.
Okay.
Okay.
He's OnStar. He's
As
the
someone who's sloshed, that's probably an accurate way to say his name.
OnStar. He's probably the biggest. He got the biggest beard I ever seen.
Oh, don't sell yourself short, friend.
Does this man indeed have a large beard?
Short, cause I'm a halfling. I like that.
What?
Yeah, I'm just a big halfling.
I'm just gonna be behind Dirt, just kind of like waving my hand across my neck, like shaking my head.
What do you mean
No.
you're a halfling?
So Dirt can't see. I'm looking to Mr. OnStar, like,
Oh, my
H-
mom's a halfling. My dad's a halfling. Grew up in a halfling hut.
Yeah, I
just-
can see you're waving. What do you mean you're...
oh,
I don't think you're...
I'm just a
I'm
big
just gonna
halfling.
stop.
I'm proud of it too. Dad fed me good.
Clearly.
I'm gonna lean in to Zumrati and be like, he doesn't know.
And I don't know how to break it to him.
You know, I don't
I
think
just let
I've
it
ever seen a halfling with quite a beard as you.
I'm picturing Austin's character just leaning in, do it like the like Frieza from DBZ going, "Are you real?"
OnStar just kind of goes, like, leans to Zoomrati. Am I unpunked?
Am I on plot? Am I being pranked?
All right, which is it, Ashton or Jamie? No,
Are
nobody.
you-
No. Tough crowd. Tough crowd.
Is this a prank?
No, I got it. I was just peeing.
What?
I think we're all breaking each other's minds right now, and I don't appreciate this. Anyway,
Right. Frankly, I have no idea what's going on.
I'm just saying. Are you Mr. OnStar?
Yes, I am. Why? Who's asking?
My name is Zumaradi. This here is my friend Dirt,
All right.
the halfling. Wink, wink.
Okay. Sure.
And crap, all this stuff has gone on, and I forgot why we came to see him.
Oh my god.
All right, we have come from the town of Greenest. It was
Okay.
recently attacked by cultists.
Is it those darn dragon cultists?
Yeah,
Yes.
them voodoo assholes.
Man, we just cannot escape them, can we?
Yes, me and Dirt actually made a attack on one of their camps recently and stole some plans.
Ooh, that could be useful. If you
Yes,
care to share.
yes, I pulled them out.
He just kind of pushes them back in your hand. No, we can't do that here. Come with me.
Alright, I tuck them back.
He just leads you to a back room that in no way looks like a casting couch.
Dirt just slowly
Well,
rolling.
I
towards
take
it.
a vested interest in bringing down these cultists. I'd like to accompany you on reviewing these plans. May I?
Well, I've only just met you,
Oh, are you three
but you
not
seem
together?
perfectly trustworthy. Oh, no.
Not until just now.
Well, I had some trouble getting into the city, and
Oh,
this kind
yeah.
fellow helped me out.
Yeah,
I see no reason not to deny him.
they don't take too kindly to your type around here. After all, the dragon folks. You know, all
Considering the
rogues.
nature of the cultists, it's understandable.
I still don't know why they had a problem with my horse. He was a good boy.
Oh, it's some kind of
he's-
capitalist scheme. I don't understand it. We
He
have
he is a
horrible
good
mayor.
boy. He's just at the stable.
I'm not gonna lie, that still eats me so hard. Just thinking like, oh yeah, you can't bring horses into a trade city.
It's so you're forced to
It's
sell
meant
your
to
stuff.
be
I don't
stupid.
totally understand it. It's
I think
Yeah.
what
I
she's
get it.
saying
It's
is,
just
yeah, it's a stupid rule they made to try and like do
No,
some kind of monopoly thing.
no, I get that, and I know it's like just written in the book, but it still always just hits me wrong because like, what fucking trader would go there then?
well, it is on the way from, like, it's kind of an unavoidable town.
Yeah, but
For
it
a
would
lot
just
of
become a
travel.
pass through than a trade city if you're not allowed to carry your goods in by cart. Because like, that's basically telling every merchant like, yeah, you're gonna have to spend like 5 hours unloading your truck and waste precious daylight. And
Yeah, I'd think people would just go around it, but
yeah, like I would think they'd probably go to Scorch Place or the next city. Like they would completely avoid this one. It would
Scorch.
literally be just a pass by.
Sadly, because of the location, it would
Yeah,
be
we can't-
difficult for certain places to get certain goods, and going the long way could result in things expiring, perishing before they get to their intended destinations, increase
Yeah,
the
but
supply and
again, if you
demand.
can't, yeah, but if you can't bring the cart, like your horse into the town,
Leroy.
a lot of your stuff could go bad just being loaded in.
Yeah.
Let alone the extra money you'd have to pay for manpower if you want to set your stalls up before time. Like it would be such a pain in the ass. It might not be worth it. Like somebody would just
and
plow a
that-
road around them.
Yeah, and that's why it's the way it is.
And that's why it's full
Yeah.
of shitty assholes.
Yeah, so like it's not like I'm not bringing this up to the DM. I'm just saying like this really just irks me as like an economic standpoint. Like you are fucking hamstringing the shit out of your city.
Yes. Where is your manager?
Dirt just walks up to the guard. I want to speak to your manager.
I want to speak to your resources guy.
I'd like to speak to your lead economist.
Lead economist is just a monkey with a turban on,
A monkey with a typewriter.
like a literal chimpanzee, just wearing like some kind of like weird turban and a vest, and like the fucking ones that the music box monkeys.
Pooch
God,
and monkey.
I'm trying to think of what. Yeah, like the dancing ones.
Those ones
There's
with like the
specifically one
symbols
I'm
that they
thinking
crash
of.
together.
Yeah,
Circus monkey.
I was like, that's the economist guy. It's like if they think it's a good idea, he bangs his cymbals. But it's a trick because if he's being talked to, he bangs the cymbals.
He's just straight up Majelica the unicorn.
Excellent dog. You've got there.
About these plans. Terrorism.
Yeah, terrorism.
Heresy.
Uh, so I have been given a small script. We have important business to discuss. At this point, you know about as much about this cult as we do, although thanks to you, now we know twice as much. Something's going on. We don't exactly have a formal organization to oppose them. We're working on it. But we need people like you who know how and when to fight, as he clearly does not know either of you very well yet. We need people who know when to keep their heads down and observe. We can't promise you anything other than long days full of danger and stress, but what could be better than that?
You're really enticing us here.
So you guys, he doesn't know a damn thing about you.
Sorry, just dying here.
I do enjoy long days of stress.
Really being thoroughly convinced.
Hmm.
I mean, it wouldn't be anything different.
Well, if anything, we have experience with dealing with that.
It feels like his job pitch is just singing "Gotta Know When to Hold 'Em."
Okay, but we can't actually sing that because this is Twitch and we could get the video taken down. But you do have to know when to walk away and know when to run.
Gamblers, gambit.
You just walk
Like,
up
you don't
and
have to sing
Gamblers
it.
Anonymous begins.
Like, you don't have to sing it. You just talk and be like, "Now listen, you gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and when to run."
Are we still
sitting there
talking
like,
about?
I know that song.
Never.
Are we
At
still
any
talking
point-
about odds?
Hang on. Never at any point count your money when you're sitting at the table. Trust me, there will be plenty of time, enough for counting, when the dealing is done. I know that song very well.
I know,
think
and
we
now
all
I
do.
just want to like script an entire conversation where we just verbatim quote a song.
I just know it from
Markiplier
Tarzan
did a
2,
few-
where the monkey, the one gorilla, is actually like famous and can talk, and he's got like a Hawaiian shirt on and sunshades, and is trying to play with the guy that sings the song, but he sings the entire song every time he shuffles the deck, and he gets frustrated and starts choking him out. That's how I
Well,
remember the song.
There's actually an entire movie based on on that song, with one of the lead actors being the guy that sang it.
I think there's an episode of Supernatural based on that song, but I don't know about a movie.
Oh, there's a movie.
So anyway, about these cultists, heresy.
Yes,
Terrorists.
my people at the
Hey,
Order of the Gauntlet and another group of people called the Harpers have decided to come together to try to focus on the Cult of the Dragon. They were generally more active in the East, but, you know, now they're focused on making Dracoliches, and they've come to the Sword Coast, which is where you guys are. And they keep talking about something called Tiamat, and we're all very concerned. We're trying to join up with this group called the Emerald Enclave. Would you like to join us?
I do have a connection with Emerald.
You are Emerald.
Ah, so you see it too.
Bitch.
Well,
It's your face.
It's my skin color.
my dad once told me that the Harpers were good people. I don't see a problem with that.
What of you, strange fellow, whose name we do not even know?
I am Aster, and might as well. These cultists have been a thorn in my side as well, at least one time.
All right, you might be faster than me. This is yet to be proven, but what is your name?
Aster, Aster.
You forgot the F.
No,
No F?
no. My name is the word Aster.
Oh. That's a weird name.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dirt.
I've heard.
Yeah,
Oh, yes, this is Dirt.
D&D. We just look up we just go to the IKEA catalog and we pick our favorite piece of furniture, and that's what we name our characters.
And I randomized
You wanna go?
the word emerald through Google Translate through about a dozen different languages and ended up with this.
My first character idea for this character was literally just fucking oh god, what was that movie?
Okay, come in.
Mm.
Welcome back.
Oh no, how can I forget that? How can I forget that?
I just find it funny that my name is basically Emerald. Brian's name's Dirt. You have a name. Oh, that's weird.
I
Joe
have a
Dirt,
job.
that's what I'm thinking of.
Ah. Makes
Like-
sense.
That was the very first idea for this character, was a human named Joe Dirt. But I was gonna go like wobble it around. Then I came to Dirt Dune Hopper, and then I'm like, oh, that works for a halfling. And then I'm like, wait, I've got a wonderful idea. All right, so I'm we've joined up with
We've joined up.
OnStar.
And Esther.
You want to go see Mom?
Do 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 do.
You've gained one boy.
So, they bring up to you, the cult seems to have been amassing treasure and shipping it north, and we don't totally know what they're doing with this or why they need it. So would you mind joining their caravan to find out what's happening?
All right. We head off, join
That
this
sounds
caravan,
awesome.
and help them out.
No. You join the caravan and find out information about why they're amassing treasure. You do not help the cultists.
Join the
Oh, this is
caravan.
a cultist caravan. I missed that part. Oh.
Join the caravan. Investigate why they have been hoarding masses of treasure.
Yes. Undercover
Steal the
operation.
treasure.
No.
Befriend them.
No.
And
Where,
then
where did
when
where
they...
did I get lost?
Steal the treasure?
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
What?
Repossess the treasure.
Oh my god.
That's better.
Yes. It says.
We do not steal, we
Yeah,
confiscate.
'cause I don't see why them
Act
having it
as
would
a
be a
double
good thing
agent.
anyway.
Act as a double agent, not helping them, but making them think we're helping by doing things that seem like we're helping, but we're actually sabotaging.
Yes.
That's what I said.
So just do what we've been
Help.
doing.
You shall be Jehovah's most secret witness.
I believe in Bahamut. Who is
It's a-
Jehovah?
It's a joke from a show.
Yeah, it's a joke from the show.
Oh. I did not understand that reference.
Okay.
To the caravan!
To the caravan.
Okay, the caravan is leaving from Baldur's Gate.
Ooh, I like that game.
What's a game? What game?
You don't know what a game is.
I was poor. I had a poor upbringing.
You never played with children?
What are children?
So if you
You
guys
were
take
poor.
this little boat,
I thought you were
there's
the
a-
one with the intelligence, oh no. We're
Anyway.
still doomed. Doomed!
So there's a
I've never been to Baldur's Gate.
We're right next to the Chianthar River. If you take a canoe, you can get to Baldur's Gate very quickly and find a
Why
way
would we
to
take
sneak
a canoe?
onto the caravan.
Why would we take a canoe?
Because it goes a hell of a lot faster than a horse does.
It
Well-
depends on the flow of the river.
And the horse.
Well, assuming
that
that you
too.
don't have a Pegasus, I'm going to go with the canoe goes a lot faster than the horse.
I'm quite
We
certain.
Can
if-
we tape some wings to the horse, and maybe that will...
I'm quite certain Buff Wellington could outpace that fucking canoe real quick.
That, and we would have to abandon our horses that we just got.
Oh, don't worry about that. I know Governor Nighthill pretty well. Those are who the horses are from, right?
Yes.
I could return them.
I mean, we're gonna get them back, right?
I guess if you go back to Greenest.
Mm,
How long have you been with these horses? Do you have emotional attachment to them?
well, sort
It's like
of.
I was emotionally attached the moment I saw him.
Yeah, you actually were. Okay, how about I give you 2 canoes, and you put the horses in one of them.
Will a canoe hold a horse?
Will a horse stay in a canoe?
I don't know how well you
These
know
are
these
very
horses.
good questions.
Will the horse calmly sit in the canoe, and who's gonna row it with the horse?
How can a canoe hold Buff Wellington in his mightiness?
I think we're gonna need 3 canoes, one for
Like,
each horse.
I don't think Austin. You've shown Austin the picture I picked for Buff Wellington, right?
I don't know, he could just scroll up in the chat though. Not the picture of the cartoon.
The cowboy and the overly buff horse.
We might need a canoe for each one of his hooves.
See, that's what I was thinking. Like, I'm pretty sure Buff could probably outpace a canoe.
Okay,
I
well,
don't know,
if
when
you
you're
promise
that
that your
big,
horses
you
go
might
very,
not.
very quickly, you can take them.
I mean, he would probably have the advantaging of being able to Kool-Aid Man through like fucking trees and shit.
Oh my god, no.
I say we flip a coin.
I'll
I
just
still
take
wish-
a canoe.
Like, I mean, I'm good with the canoe. I just don't want to lose Buff Wellington.
While you guys decide, I'm gonna go get food.
You
I
go
need to
get
pee
food.
anyway. I'm gonna take a canoe. So you two can decide what you want to do. I'm gonna go arrange. I'm gonna go arrange for the canoes to be put near the river. Get some of my extra stuff and put them on the canoes.
Hmm. Dirt, you're more used to animals, right?
Dirt's a fisherman and a farmer, so he has some.
More
Usefulness
than
to
me.
it.
What do you think we should do with the horses?
Well, I would also recommend not asking the guard about your experience with animals, Zumrati. They might say some choice words.
And they might get some choice crossbows in the nads.
I was
That's
waiting
good.
for the next time he. There's a certain line Zumarati has. Once that line is crossed, I'm taking his head.
Off with his head!
I'm just walking by slinging the great sword, and his head is going to be part of the wall.
You need to get your ass a vorpal.
Well, I just had it to where it's anti-dragon, so that's gonna help.
I have a dragon slayer.
No fair! I had it first! I'm the Dragon
just-
Dragon Slayer!
I'm just waiting till I get to level 5 and I get 2 attacks per turn. and then I can multi-class into Ranger like I've been wanting. But basically, Dirt's gonna become a fucking walking turret.
Tun, 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 tun.
So like, you guys are, I'll take his head. Well, I'm gonna 30 arrows hit a dude.
Well, I'm gonna. Well, you guys can do that.
Well, listen, we got a phrase around my play. We got a phrase where I come from. It's called her dirt go burn.
Durgo Burr.
Dirt go burr. Is that
Big gun go.
Is that actually a phrase where you're from?
But yeah, like I
But
like
Trent,
the,
did you really just get yourself a Dragon Slayer greatsword?
Yes, I got it in the last episode last week.
Nice.
I've got to find some kind of rare and exotic crossbow bolt thing, or a gun, just a gun.
I mean, you have enchanted armor, so that's something.
I know, but oh, hey, yeah, that armor would actually fit very well. I could just swim beside y'all.
What?
Oh
What
yeah,
kinda-
you got that armor.
I got Mariner's armor
Oh, that's kind of lit.
because like Dirt's whole hobby when he's not like plugging bitches is fishing. So he's basically wearing
Oh.
fishing armor.
Okay, yeah, that's neat. I like that. That's a smart choice. That's a good thematic choice you did there.
Well, when I got I had the choice for like the like stronger stuff, and I'm like, no, Dirt would
Mariner.
want this.
All right, I'm
He's
gonna
gonna
go to the
swim.
bathroom. Be right back.
Said you were doing that. Do it.
So did you read what it can do, Trent? The Mariner's armor.
No, I did not.
While wearing this armor, you have a swim speed equal to your walking speed. In addition, whenever you start your turn underwater with 0 hit points,
Have
the
we
armor
reached an
causes you to
ending?
rise 60 feet to the surface.
Hang on, say that again. Say it again.
I think you mean
Who?
you, Brian.
You.
Okay, Trent. Enough bullshit.
I'm talking to you.
Thank you. Okay.
I said
You-
say that again.
Yeah, but you're saying it like you could point to people.
No, I just said, hang on, say that again. And you're like,
Yeah, because like
you were the one that was talking. Who do you think I was talking to?
Bonnie, because she said something while I was talking.
No, Bonnie showed up while you were explaining. As I said, hold up, say that again.
Oh.
Oh, when you put
I
it that
didn't know-
way,
Well, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know which one of us you were talking to because we both spoke.
I thought it was obvious.
No, it wasn't, Trent.
It was. You just didn't catch it.
You're obvious, Trent.
Thank you.
No, if I start my turn at 0 hit points, the armor causes me to rise 60 feet towards the surface. So like,
Huh?
it's useful, but all I'm just thinking is like every time something goes wrong, you just see dirt just like boop to the top of the water.
Well, to make it easier to spare the dying.
Just
I'm
his
not giving him
unconscious
mouth to
body
mouth.
floating towards the top like a fucking torpedo.
I'm not giving him mouth to mouth.
Boom. Turn starts immediately. Turbines pop out the armor.
I wish I'd stopped to microwave this.
But yeah, the
Oh God.
no, my thing is I just don't want to lose the horses as like our mounts for like other things. But yeah, the canoes would probably be the better use.
Vaginas.
Send them back to Gurn.
No, what we need is like a little whistle where we can call them. Have Booth Wellington fucking roach his way into the scene.
Just like Link, just calling Epona.
No, Trent.
Whistleweed.
No, like Witcher calling Roach.
I have returned.
Yeah, well, I don't get that reference.
Oh, the game had some bugginess with how Roach behaved. So you would call for him and he'd be like on a roof or something.
Oh my god, yes.
So I'm just picturing that with Booth Wellington. So like you just call him and like he just falls out of the sky.
Yo, what was funny is when you would get on him and he was standing in certain places, you would just fucking you and Roach would just out of the stratosphere.
It's just Buff taking a normal everyday pony leap. Buzz. Let's move his house over here.
Yeah, I would have gone and gotten a canoe ready, at least for myself.
We're taking the canoes. I was just asking what we wanted to do with the horses.
Yeah, I was
For
really trying to
legal
rip that
reasons.
band-aid off. You guys are joining a caravan. I don't know how to have the horses join that.
Well, I mean, they could just stay at the stable.
I don't think
That's
you're
fair.
ever going to come back here.
You
They can catch
you
up to
only
us later.
spoiled that eventually we have to.
Oh, I did.
Yeah, you did. You said eventually you're gonna see somebody here that's gonna do a thing. And part of my subconscious was trying to ignore you to avoid spoilers.
Why don't we just have the dude take them back to the other town? I'm pretty sure we all know you're gonna go back to.
I'm fine with whatever works.
Eh. All I'm saying is I will not forget that horse.
So take it
Okay.
with you and try to convince them to have it pull one of the parts of the caravan.
But then it's a
Dirt sit-
heretic.
Have Dirt sit on his shoulders trying to convince them all I'm just a really fat centaur.
That would be interesting.
That would be pretty fucking funny.
Where would you hide the horse's head?
It's his penis.
Don't answer that. Oh, that's worse.
Well, you know how centaurs always wear robes? Well, have you seen a centaur's dick? Yeah, it's weird.
Honey, do you want to finish this?
Yes. I like fajita.
Then come here and get it. I'll have
Oh,
couple
I'm not a
moments.
natural centaur.
Find a wizard, have the wizard cast a transmutation on it, have it change into a centaur.
No, that would be his excuse. It's like, oh no, see,
Or-
I'm not a natural centaur.
Have the wizard make him really small so you can keep him in your pocket.
But still the same strength level. So you can
Just a
ride on
really-
his back.
Just like a horse the size of a mouse pulling a carriage with ease.
Like Dirt falls over, but his body keeps moving as the horse tries to take him to safety.
Okay, so since we've already talked about the
Moving at 60 feet
Palanquin,
a
as you
second.
guys travel to Baldur's Gate, you see the Palanquin, and there's a black half dragon inside, covered in like a mask and flowing robes to make it so it's hard to tell what they are in general.
Hmm.
It's hard to tell they're a dragonborn.
Well, it's kind of like you're looking at it and you can kind of tell, but like from afar you would not know what the hell that is. I'm just ripping that. I mean, we already talked about it. I'm ripping the band-aid off.
Oh, so we already did the. We're skipping the canoe travel.
Yeah, we're fast traveling.
Okay.
That works.
That's a thing in this world.
It is now. What am I supposed to be like? So 10 minutes passed and the water is still clear and rocky and the ship is just vibing.
I don't know. Maybe another tree is on fire and needs assistance.
See how I'm not good at travel talk?
Well, I mean, I think, well, standard rules we used to use is like every hour you roll an event thing on a chart, but
You just
that
roll
can
the
be a
dice
really kind of
if anything does happen.
Yeah, I'm not horribly worried about it. You've already used your spell slots because of a joke that I failed at.
Well, it's a good thing Dirt's gun doesn't use spell slots.
I don't have spells.
Can I help you, sir?
That sucks. I can't make river intakes.
So, right outside of Baldur's Gate, you see like the big caravan all getting together.
All right. So we need to approach them as want to be cultists. Yes, that's the plan.
Don't you still have your cult robes?
I do. Dirt didn't get one because they wouldn't fit.
Fair enough.
And
Dirt couldn't
Aster,
just.
I don't have
mean-
any either.
yeah, Aster just got here.
Just put the mask on the front of Aster's armor and then figure it out.
Well, I mean, Dirt could just like. Well, I don't know. That probably might not be smart.
Neither are we. It's
Well,
perfect.
Dirt's not smart.
Yeah, none of us are smart.
I got it. Both of you are my manservants.
Didn't we already do that and it was horrifying?
Yeah.
Yes,
That-
but it worked.
Yeah, that would make sense. I could see that working out.
See, the reason why it was horrifying is every time I asked them for, tell me, where do we need to go? And I was like, why won't any of you just tell me where we need to go?
Because if you're part of the cult, you'd already know that. Doesn't make
Yes,
sense
but-
that you're asking.
Yes, and I said, like, and I told them,
I mean,
you're questioning my order?
middle
know, I
managers
made-
exist for a reason, and they're assholes.
I already know.
Like-
I want to see if you know.
Yeah, because you're questioning why would they? Well, me and Trent work retail. We've no that's normal. That's normal behavior for someone in outranking us. Be like, well, why should I bother to remember? That's what I pay you for.
I've definitely been in that situation where it was like, do you know where this is? No. Well, it's over there. It's like, why'd you ask me? To see if you knew. See if you were paying attention. I'm like,
All right. Well, we're not in middle school anymore, as that is something I heard
That's-
frequently
that-
in middle school.
That
That's
was
not
a
middle school.
job.
Yeah, that
was
was a 45-year-old man doing that to us.
yes, to a me that was probably 2 years ago. Middle
So-
school.
Yeah, that's retail is basically school again. But I'm just saying, like, he could have done that. He can be that kind of asshole.
I was. And eventually it worked.
And then there was a lot of murder.
That was Chris.
That doesn't change that.
That was all Chris.
Still happened.
Yeah, I just
Well, wasn't my choice, and at that point there were only 2 left. I was like, screw it, just kill him.
Still happened.
I would rather just plug. I'm quick about it. I just plug him with crossbow bolts and go about my day. Any more effort, and it's just not worth the time.
So what are you guys doing then?
Oh,
Well,
I'm going to hand my robe over to Aster.
I'll fit it over my armor.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like,
Just strapped. The
they're
fuck
gonna
in
be
there.
they're gonna be less wary of me because I'm a dragonborn. Hopefully. This will be for you. Dirt. I don't know about dirt. I feel like this is going to be a lot longer than last time. I think we might be with this group for more than a day. So you hiding out in the trees might not work.
I don't think you'll be able to follow a caravan from the tree line on foot.
Especially with your short legs.
you don't have to sugarcoat it. I know I'm a halfling.
Yes.
Yes, a halfling.
A gnome.
So,
A convert something.
Hmm.
I,
I mean, it
Anyway,
I fit the robes over my armor. Do
need
I
more.
look like a cultist now?
Well, they look pretty normal aside from the robes, so yes.
Okay.
Just make sure, how did they act? When they give you nasty, disgusting, uncooked food, that's for you. And
They-
all of the good-looking, fresh cooked food is for the Dragonborns. So, me.
Okay. I can kind of try and casually eat my rations and do something with this food later. With the food they give me later.
Yes, I don't understand why they can't just, why don't they all just stay fed? That makes more efficient cultists, I say. But clearly, I'm in the
All this
minority.
efficiency here is horrible.
Seriously, you can't work on an empty stomach, but you can't work on a food poisoned stomach. That just doesn't make sense.
Well, it makes them happy. Is all I can think of.
It's just that attribute of being a dick, I suppose.
Yes, well. Either way, I will likely be given more special treatment.
Understand.
Hopefully we can use that to our advantage. If not,
I don't know. At
How
some
should
point
I-
in this chapter, it actually says that the cult has teamsters, which is a union, which means that the cult does have a union. Like a workers' union?
What the fuck?
I don't know, it's never addressed again.
Well, how would I address you?
Uh,
Like, I
the
know it's not.
Lord?
I know it's not going to be casually.
Yes, how
The
did they
Lord.
refer to me? Uh, oh, Great One?
Oh, great
Uh,
one. Exalted
oh,
one.
just really try to oversell it. Make it sound good, and I think that should be good enough. Just be very dramatic about how you address me or speak to me.
Yes,
How
oh, wise leader.
don't ever look me in the eye. That was a good one.
Okay. Looking at your, just look at your feet.
Ooh, yeah, that'll work. See, I've got ideas for that, but Dirt hid away last time. How are we gonna do this?
Could you have two servants, or is that out of the question?
I could, but without a robe in his size.
That could be why we're
Maybe
joining.
we could- Maybe we could convince them that I ripped through my robe. Oh, this was one we always got when I was young. We don't have anything in your size.
Oh,
Me too.
Ah, yes.
that actually makes sense.
The chapter where we're from did not have robes in his size.
I like that one. That one makes sense.
I didn't like it. I lived it.
They ran out. They were in short supply. His
No,
was
they-
damaged and needs a
Damaged is another
replacement.
good one. Yes, damaged is another good one. That one might work as well. All right.
I
Do you
will.
think
I
we're
will
good?
leave it to you. I will leave it to
Should we
you.
approach?
Yes, I think we're ready.
All right.
Also, quick thing: if we have done a time skip, does that mean we took a long rest at some point?
Yeah.
All right, I got my spell slot back.
It's later in the same day, like much later. Not that you'd notice because the weird artificial sun thing that I also don't understand why it's there at all.
This city is so fucking weird.
Apparently,
No wonder
it's like
they're
from
all
here
racist.
all the way to Baldur's Gate, so it's. Again, I have no idea.
It's
Well,
so the
it's
mind
Baldur's
flayers
Gate.
can come in on a ship and start abducting people to
Well,
turn
like-
into more mind flayers, and then they're attacked by a bunch of dragons and Gith.
Why does this sound like a scripted event?
Oh, because this is the opening trailer to Baldur's
I
Gate
know.
3.
I know.
Well, like it says that
really-
it keeps the undead away, and you are right under the fields of the dead. But like, it just feels like
Oh.
such a weird thing to add at this point.
Yeah, that
Hmm.
that
It
actually
kind of
makes
feels like they're grasping at grasping at some straws there.
no. Like this is the Sword Coast. I have to remember the main story of Sword Coast was they were under siege by a lich who was raising dead. So that would make sense. The horse thing still baffles the shit out of me, though.
Yeah, I have no idea.
All right. I will like get behind Zimrati and kind of like put my head down and like look like an obedient follower.
Nice.
I will copy the same movement.
And I will walk like normal, but I'll like take my thumb and just like push my chin up a bit and like, all right, chin up, high in the air, like that. Perfect.
Gotta be able to walk with the book level on your head and not drop it or whatever. That thing they did in the Princess Diaries. I mean, I know they do it in other
Mhm.
stuff, but the Princess Diaries.
Entire matchmaking song from Mulan.
Yeah.
All right, so we approach. Did they notice us? How did they react?
So a couple of people kind of bowed as Trent walked by, but they did not notice the other people at all.
That's understandable.
It's working.
We wouldn't be important enough.
No, you're not.
Right, so I'm going to look for the nicest looking place where other dragon-born would likely be.
People of esteem and credit.
Yeah, you just,
Yes.
So you see the black dragonborn exit her palanquin and enter one of the nicer looking carriages. I don't know.
I think caravan is the whole thing.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't totally know. Apparently, it's
That's
like a
fair.
big group of carriages that are all headed, and they go together so that they can fight off, I guess, the dead, because then they don't need as many people to guard them. I'm just here, man.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm sticking behind Trent, not saying a word unless spoken to.
Good. Yes. Know your place.
Oh, it says that they're wagons.
Same difference.
Yeah.
So we're taking canoes to wagons.
We're going from canoe to wagon.
No. We went from on foot to carriage to canoe to wagon.
Yeah.
Next stop, Zeppelin.
Plane.
No,
Yeah.
Zeppelin's first. Gotta be a
What are
Zeppelin.
you guys doing?
Zeppelins are so.
We're following Trent.
No, the dogs were like chewing on a bag.
Oh,
Yeah, I have other stuff going
I
on
was
in my
like-
life right now.
All right.
I think.
Yeah.
Melanie
So,
wants to go outside.
I'm going to head to where that black dragonborn walked into, and I'm going to like pompously wave my hand behind me, as if to say "shoo," or like "stay," or
I'll stand.
"Don't follow me here."
Don't follow you inside. I'll stand outside.
So you see the black dragonborn is just like preening inside and taking off all the heavily covered stuff.
Do dragonborn preen?
Everyone preens.
Using it as like the word preening.
Yeah, not like a
Like when you-
bird with their
I'm-
feathers. Like
Well,
When
that's
you
what I
brush-
think of a bird.
Yeah, when you brush your hair or like when you like clean your fingernails, that's all technically preening.
I
she's
still
not
think
a
of a
bird.
bird. No, but I think of a bird.
Yeah, well, no, I get it. Like when you say preening, that'd be what come to my mind too.
Otherwise, you just say like tidying up, cleaning herself up,
Well, the word is preening. Let's
brushing
just
her
move on.
scales.
Honey, can you take Melody out?
Just
I don't know, but
Yeah, give me a sec.
Okay.
I'm just so now I don't care what description you give of that dragonborn. I'm just picturing a feathered raptor just messing with its feathers.
I mean, there's a
And like the moment Trent walks in, it just looks at him and goes, "Ah!"
oh, terribly sorry, madam.
Didn't realize you were that kind of busy.
I didn't
Oh, no.
realize you were cleaning yourself. No, but I walk in and say, "Well, hello, my fellow scaled one."
She just kind of takes a minute. Who the hell talks like that? Hi. Haven't seen you around.
Oh, thank the gods, you speak normally.
What?
I like kind of like act like, ugh. Acting like these nobles. Oh, it's so stressful.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And that last town that we were in, I had to cover my entire body.
What was it? Gun heist? Gun? Ugh.
What?
Green something, right?
Oh, yes,
Elturel.
greenest.
Yes, green. Greenest what? Who even names the town greenest? Did they think they were being like, oh, we have the greenest. We have the greenest grass. We're so excited that our grass is greener than someone else's.
Honestly, I thought it was like an advertisement for tourists or something.
Right, I'm gonna go do the dogs.
Thank you.
Don't do the dogs.
Oh,
Ugh.
shit.
Anyway. Yes. Well, I am Z.
Hello,
Pleasure
Z.
to meet you.
I'm Resmir.
Well, it is a nice pleasure to meet you.
Oh, it's just so nice to have another half dragon on board. You don't know how annoying it gets with all of these humans around. All
I
bowing
know.
all the time and, pretending that I'm the royalest thing they've ever met. I mean, I get it. I'm beautiful, but could you still get your work done?
I
Very
know.
frustrating.
I have two that follow me everywhere. One of them I can barely remember his name, and the other one I'm pretty sure is drinking every time I'm not looking.
I hope you can get better humans soon. That sounds infuriating.
Oh, you would not believe how dumb this one is. He's a dwarf that actually believes he's a halfling.
Oh my goodness, you must be joking.
No. I thought he had to be like some sort of royal jester that was finally thrown out after they had got sick of him, but after listening to him enough, he actually believes it. Get this. He was adopted by halflings. So
So
he
he
believes he
really,
must be
truly
one of them.
believes that.
Clearly so.
What a
And I've seen no reason to deny him his dream. At least makes him entertaining to have around.
Well, you've got to do something, or you'll just die of boredom, won't you?
Yes,
Sometimes it seems it's not quite worth it, doesn't it?
indeed. Sometimes I don't even know what we're doing anymore. Like this caravan. I've gotten to the point where I've even forgotten what it's for.
Oh, don't worry, I forget all the time. I've got a couple of guards that I have them keep me up to date. I think we're supposed to be delivering treasure up north so that we can finally raise Tiamat, but I don't trust this new Severin guy, and I don't think he's truly going to do it. It is kind of a laugh watching him try, though, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm back.
Oh, hi, you missed a lot of exposition.
Yes, I'm
can
not
send it
filling
to you
you in.
later. I guess
Oh,
neither of
excuse
them
me.
would be able to hear this, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I just told them to wait outside. I don't know what they're actually doing out there.
I'm just standing out here, trying to look like I'm an obedient servant who was told to stay outside.
good job. Like, I guess. Oh, wait, sorry, asshole. Oh, do you want a medal? Oh,
What?
Wait, did Zoomradi mid conversation just look out the thing and just be like, "Oh, did you want a medal?"
no.
Are
I'm just
you
spouting random
sure
stuff.
about that?
Yes, I'm sure I did not actually do that.
We left off on Resmir saying that they don't truly believe Severin will actually raise Tiamat.
Yeah, so, like, well, what else could he do with all that treasure?
Oh, who knows? Maybe it's a pyramid scheme.
Do you believe he just wants to take it all and skip town, retire some foreign land, and live out the rest of his days in luxury?
Well, I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but I wouldn't put it past him.
That's rough.
I mean, after what he did to Sandmaster, I mean, I thought he was running the cult just fine, and then Severin comes in, all talking about worm speakers, and it's just gotten to be a bit much, don't you think?
Mm. I've forgotten the details of that encounter. How did that go down?
Were you even with us yet? You kind of look new, don't you? I
Well,
mean, you don't even have your purple robes yet.
oh, well. I had some when I was in Greenest, but sadly they were damaged.
Oh yeah, such a pity what happened to Cyanrath down there, wasn't it?
Yes.
Never could keep their temper down.
On top of that, I heard that most of our people down south actually were attacked.
Oh
A
yeah,
bunch of mercenaries, or something of that sort.
I heard something about someone came up and was trying to shoot. Thankfully, someone was in the guard tower and rang the bell fast enough for them to get out. I don't know what we would have done if those pesky Order of the Gauntlet people found out. I mean, they have just been hunting us down. It's so frustrating.
Yes. I would think with all of our resources, we would try to take care of them first.
Oh, I know, but, you know, Severin doesn't want to do that.
Yes.
He thinks it's
Stick
so
to the
much more
plan.
fun if we let them try to hunt us while we run away in some long, drawn-out game of cat and mouse.
What is it they say? Every hero needs a villain.
Yeah. It's just frustrating. I mean, we could rub it out with our thumb right now, and yet we're not allowed to, because, oh, what if more groups come against us? Because I guess they've got some kind of allies? Something about harps? I don't know. It's none of my business, honestly.
Who knows? Maybe Severin simply knows more than he's letting on.
Maybe he's affiliated with both groups and he's raking in the cash.
No. You don't think that's actually true? That couldn't be.
Listen, I don't trust him as far as I can throw him, and trust me, that's not very far.
Cheat code.
Mm. Well, you've given me a lot to think about, but I think after the walk I took to get here, I could use a drink and a meal.
Oh yeah, one of these carriages has got some kind of bartender on it. I'm sure
That
if you
sounds fantastic.
show him your pips, he'll just let you go for free. All these people are just terrified of us, you know? It's hilarious. They squirm whenever we walk by. Oh, it's just great.
I'll keep it in mind. Well, it's been lovely talking to you.
Oh, of course, see? Anytime.
I tip my metaphorical hat and exit the wagon.
So that
Just
went
think to
surprisingly
myself,
well.
holy shit!
Just, oh, wow, that went pretty well.
It's like, I have no idea what she was talking about.
It felt
That was a lot
important.
more information than I was expecting to get.
Right, but I
That
also
was
know
a
you
lot
guys are
of
not
exposition
gonna
that
remember Dick.
It's like, that's a lot of exposition I won't remember in a week.
Well,
I sure wish someone with a brain were in there taking notes with me.
That would have been nice.
Didn't think that far ahead.
well, Zoom, what's the plan?
First off, I am Lord Z, Mr. Z, Sir Z. Ooh, Sir Z.
Cersei.
Sir Z. That's a good one. I should have went with that. Anyway. So yeah. They're not really sure what the treasure is for. But according to them, they're supposed to be taking it up north. And for what they believe to be used to summon Tiamat. I'm also going to make sure I'm saying this quietly and that we're kind of out of earshot of everybody.
Yeah, a lot of people are like putting stuff on the wagons. I hate that they're called
Oh,
wagons.
no,
It's not
wait.
a wagon. So
No,
it would be hard
that-
for anyone to hear you.
Yeah, but that's dumb. I'm telepathic. I just beam this stuff into your heads.
Just as a secondary thought. Let me beam it right. Let me go right
It's
into
like-
your brain.
It's like, on second thought, I could just do this. It's smarter this way.
Ah, I see.
So, yeah. They wish to summon Tiamat. That's not good.
Inaccuracy.
And they want all this gold to be used for that purpose.
See.
So we should just take all the gold.
That would...
That
Well,
would postpone them, maybe.
I think at the most it would do is simply get them to attack another...
It would just piss them off.
They sounded the alarm.
Is that a
So
car?
we should.
Yeah, there's a car outside freaking out. Someone's trying to steal something.
Good for them.
Is that us? Do we have to check your car?
Does this car even have an alarm?
My car better be locked. Austin, is my car locked? I
Might
don't
wanna
like that
just
silence
go
off.
look outside.
You only get a brief relief from the fact that you don't hear him rushing outside to fix it.
What am I gonna do with that boy?
I know what I'm gonna do with him.
Is it punish him not in a kinky, rewarding way?
No, not even close. Is the neighbor's dog in the backyard again? Oh, that's Mom and Leroy. What a good little boy. Love him so much. Oh, Mom finally bought a chair, so now she can sit out back while she smokes on a chair.
Lovely.
What?
Give me that.
Alright, I was just outside. I can't see what you're pointing at. You have to say
The
words.
blue thing. Higher. Sure.
Oh,
He brought me my little Oreo balls. Oh yeah, Five Below in town. They have a shitload of candy. Five Below always has the best
Whew.
fucking candy.
Okay, so yeah, I'm back from being in my bedroom and nowhere else.
He did bring me my candy actually.
so anyway,
Got a lot of exposition,
yeah.
and I don't think anyone remembers it.
I mean,
I remember it.
I was saying, like,
We were discussing it.
yeah.
Now we just need to figure out what to do about it.
Yeah. Basically, they want to take all the treasure up north and use that to quote unquote finally summon Tiamat. But from the way it
So-
sounds, at least one of their followers believes this. I'm not sure about the rest. They don't have a lot of faith in their leader.
That can be used again.
Indeed.
You know what could be fun?
I know
Somehow
anything.
set it up so they think he took the money and ran.
I actually suggested such a thing, and they said they wouldn't put it past him. Which I found that shocking.
I think that gives us a plan.
True.
This tastes so fucking good.
It's a possible future plan. We don't even know where he is or even how to go about doing that. Of course, don't even know what the man looks like. And if we were to set it up that way, we would need witnesses. And to actually be close enough for him to be, for it to be possible. Unless one of you wants to be a fake prisoner that tried to steal the money for him and say he said it would be easy.
That might not work well enough to be our only plan.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure one of us might not walk out of that alive.
I didn't say it was a good plan. I didn't even say it was a plan. I just said if you wanted to do it. Be kind of weird. But...
If we could possibly make him disappear for just enough time while the money is also gone, we can perhaps have them make the connection themselves. We somehow get him to disappear for a day. In that time, the money goes missing, or at least a large chunk of it.
Yes. They also said, well, they said their previous leader, I believe, was actually killed by this current leader.
So already sowing the seeds for suspicion of traits of reason.
Yeah,
On
so
that himself.
Hmm.
I still feel like there's more we don't know.
Well, let's take what we have now and see what we can do with it. So should we continue to help set up a cart and then start just following them?
Yeah.
Right.
I think we stick with them learn what we can. You might learn something from the other servants.
Will do. I'll ask around when we have the opportunity.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, I was going to go over to find the car with the food and drink. I'm quite parched.
That sounds like a good idea.
Oh,
We shall accompany you, my lord.
Oh, I thought we were
yes.
still all whispering and shit.
Well, yeah, I assumed we are, but I just said it like that anyway to kind of keep up the thing that I understand to continue to talk like that.
Yes, play the part. Play the part.
It's
All right,
alright.
so
You guys
I'm
find
gonna
the food and drink cavern. That's not right.
wagon.
Yeah. Carriage. I'm calling them carriages now because wagon is dumb. And he's just so spooked that there's a half dragon here to begin with and someone in the cult robes that he gives you all of your drinks for free.
Well,
Now this place knows how to treat a dragon. Unlike that last city. Racists.
Fucking racists.
Now, how would like the lodging work?
So, there's 4 wagons that are going with the cult. Don't think any of them would notice if you joined. Or you could maybe try buying your own wagon. And I'll let you spawn the exact same horses if you can convince them to let you bring your own wagon.
We didn't go through that entire heart-wrenching scene of waving them goodbye just to somehow like, all right, here's
I
their
didn't know you guys
long-lost
liked
twin
the
brother.
horses that much, okay?
It's like we just bought them, and now we lost them.
Weren't they given to you for free by Governor Nighthill?
Yeah, but
Well, I'm considering upgrading him to Chancellor.
oh,
Chancellor.
Just every time you come back to that
didn't you-
city, he has a different name.
it's like, why is it that every time we come back, this guy has gotten a promotion? What have you done aside from point at us and say, "Can you help?"
And the thing is, like, it's an arbitrary promotion that you have no idea if it's actually better than the previous one.
Yeah, it's just like you get a new title, but all of your like responsibilities and all your power is still the same. So you wonder, am I actually more important? Or
No, he's sitting here thinking like, aha, I am more important now, and everyone else is all like, yeah.
Free though.
just do it, it'll keep him happy.
Yeah,
If he doesn't get a
Mr.
promotion every
Gibbs.
so often, it negatively affects his performance.
Remember, last promotion he got was because the other guy died. So let's start questioning him a little bit.
He keeps getting a promotion because he keeps having like someone else assassinated, so he could just be higher up on the ladder.
But that'll never get noticed.
We finally come back one day, is like, I am Grand Poobah.
I am Grand Ultimate Mega Formal Poobah Extreme.
Super
Wait, let's go
Omega
back for a
Ultra
second.
Hyper Kami Guru.
Why did Brian send us a picture of Jessica Fletcher?
That was back when Zumi was talking about about how dumb he was.
Oh.
So it was just like urge to punch rising.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not totally sure what that has to do with Jessica Fletcher.
I was wondering how you ID'd the name so fast, and then I saw the face, and I was all like, oh.
What?
I was like, I didn't know, like, you said her name so fast, and I was like, damn, you must really know who this person is. And then I looked, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's
Angela
the person
Lansbury.
who wrote. Yeah.
I like TV.
Doesn't everyone?
No.
Ah.
Yeah.
Weird.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what now?
Mm-hmm.
So once you guys figure out sleeping arrangements, we're just gonna have the caravan go because Van go. But I mean, what's the point of us waiting around for like 4 hours? I mean, they gave me a list of like 20 characters that are all optional that I can introduce. I don't want to do that. I don't think you guys want to do that.
What? I mean, would any of them be interesting or add something to the narrative?
There's 2 that are interesting and add something to the narrative, but it's literally only 2 of them, and they're kept in a different spot in the adventure.
So everybody here is like just, they just kind of have a name because.
Yeah, like the first one, Ekenray Ulitin, is an independent wagon master with 2 wagons in the caravan, hauling cured furs and uncured hides. He hasn't got a trace of civilization about him. He's not unfriendly, just very smelly and vulgar and has no manners. His second wagon driver and 2 laborers, on the other hand, are perfectly pleasant. We never once have to address this person.
But they're a wagon master. Maybe we could go to them, and have them get us a wagon.
Alright.
Or we could just mingle with the others. Try to befriend them, get closer to them, steal all of their secrets.
Oh yeah, there's another teamster down here, which again implies that there's unions here. Tobin has driven freight wagons across Faerun for the last 40 years, from Waterdeep to Calimport, and from Baldur's Gate to Hillsfar. He is a font of stories and legends, but it's impossible to tell the truth from fiction when he speaks. If anyone challenges him on the truth of a story, he grows argumentative and vengeful.
So he's Ragnar the Red?
I guess. Here's another fucking teamster. Why are... Alright, so these... They're just unionized
Look,
travelers.
we
I
may
guess.
be trying to summon an evil dragon god, but we're not all that evil. We have unions. Join the cult of the dragon today.
It's like that one clip on YouTube of a guy playing Skyrim, and he's going up to the Stormcloaks and the Imperials who have someone at a booth
Oh yeah, I remember
handing
that.
out pamphlets. It's like, right? He's like, you should join the Stormcloaks. No, you should join the Imperials. All right. Can I get some more info before I make a decision? Sure. What would you like to know? What is your? How do your people feel about racial segregation? One of them's like, of course. The other's like, equality. Ooh, Ooh, I don't know about that. It's like, all right, what about freedom of religion? The other's like, uh, yeah, not so much. Oh, what about gay marriage? Both of them go quiet. Yeah, of course. Yeah, why would you even ask? So at least they both allow that. That's how the clip ends. Funny. Laugh.
What? No.
All right. But yeah,
I'm
what are
gonna
we
ignore
what are we doing?
I'm going to sleep in the noble quarter. I'm not buying a wagon with you miserable servants. I don't
guess
use
we'll
the other word because I don't believe in it.
I guess we just go sleep.
What other word?
Serfs?
Slaves.
Peasant?
Oh.
Oh, slave. Okay, yeah, that one makes sense. I was sitting
You
here
know,
like,
that other word.
yeah, I was about to say servants. What other word for servants is there? Peasants, maybe.
Indentured. Oh.
I'm gonna
So,
go like see where like maybe they're keeping more wagons and maybe see about saying like, um, my lord has requested us to acquire another wagon for the caravan.
mm, mm.
Okay, so I. Wait, are you
I
going to
guess
talk to
I'm
someone?
gonna just follow with him then.
Yes, it's time for you both to do some charismatic things.
Is it?
I hope so.
Let's send Dirt to do the charismatic stuff, alright?
I mean, you could probably talk up a tavern.
Oh Lord, why would you send Dirt to talk?
Because you're the one with charisma.
I didn't. I'm nowhere near both of you. This is on you.
I have charisma?
It's higher than mine, apparently.
You're the one that made your stats.
It was a while ago, and I haven't actually used his charisma in a while.
You also forgot how heavy he was, so
Yeah, your charisma's 14.
that's not surprising.
Oh, well, I mean, he is the charmingly little round guy. I'm the I'm the comic relief. All right.
The joke is we're all the comic relief.
Yeah, we actually are.
The joke is there's no relief from the comic.
Oh, is there such a thing as a serious relief? Plot
Okay,
relief?
so
Plot
There
relief?
isn't my
I'm gonna
comic.
go. I guess I will go find dude who I need to talk to about getting another caravan or another wagon added.
So you find some kind of leader, and he just says, when we have carriages added, you just bring your own. I mean, I guess I could try to rent one for you, but that'd be about 100 gold.
Well, I believe my lord Zumrati can handle that.
Oh, oh. Cheeky
Alright,
little devil.
I'll find you a carriage.
Yes, we would have brought ours, but it was not well traveled.
It wasn't waterproof.
It wasn't waterproof.
Ooh, we need to get the horses.
So, DM, I guess, just makes your horses arrive next to you when the carriage is there. They just pop.
They appear on top of the carriage because of glitching errors.
Buff Wellington and Big Green both just appear out of fucking nowhere.
They come from wherever you weren't looking at the time.
Even if we all stand with our backs turned against each other, they still manage to appear just above us.
They're basically the boss from Honda and appear out of nowhere. They wanted to find you, and so they did.
Excellent. Those are some good boys.
I like how you said they wanted to and they did that, and the only way I could think of that is like, they wanted to be near you, they made it happen.
They
Big,
made it happen.
two overly roided horses walking across the water.
Let's just have that be a mechanic in the game that when you don't need horses, they just disappear, and when you do, they come back.
We're
I mean,
making
there's
that a
literally
mechanic.
items for that.
Hmm?
There's literally items that do that.
There's an app for that.
There's an app for that.
Yeah, you just pull out your fucking iPhone, and you hit a button, and the horses show up.
This is D&D,
Did
it's a D phone.
No, didn't I make scrying orbs basically cell phones?
Yeah.
Because I mean, that's pretty much what they are. They're a long-range communication device.
I saw someone
had
that
hacks.
I saw someone had a thing where they did that, but they were called cell stones.
Oh, that's
They were just cell phones, but cell stones.
Delsta.
I'm gonna steal that idea. That's good. So I guess we're gonna go to our newly appointed wagon, and
The
I
surprise
guess
horses.
the peasant boys are gonna fucking chill out and have some beer.
I don't drink.
Don't worry, I'll drink yours.
Don't worry, you will soon.
Don't worry, I'll drink enough for the both of us.
Both.
So the caravan starts. It's starting to head up north into the fields of the dead, or as Chang would say, the fields de los muertos, because he doesn't actually know Spanish. So there's a whole bunch of wagons coming, and you start passing through, and you, Trent Zumarati, you recognize that the Resmir's wagon is way up at the front, and she's just totally making tracks. You guys are eating her dust.
Okay.
Is that a problem?
No, she's just clearly in a hurry and leaving you guys behind.
Right, well, I'll say make sure you keep up with them.
Something smells really weird all of a sudden. Austin, are you cooking?
No, I'm in the closet.
Right, I know you're in the closet. I know that. Maybe mom's
Tucker,
cooking something.
I had no idea. Austin, it's 2020, you know. I mean,
2021.
yeah, my point stands even more. It's okay.
2021 going on 2022.
It's 2020 something or other.
Okay, whatever that smell is,
I guess
it's really
you're-
bothering me.
I guess your mom's making something.
So you guys are traveling in the carriages, and whole bunch of people are traveling with you guys. A bunch of people that apparently have names for no reason. I actually took down the names of my favorite ones.
So you could use them later?
In case I want to.
Oh, okay.
Just this person has a wagon loaded with exotic woods from a jungle for the master carpenters of Waterdeep to turn into exquisite furniture.
Exotic butters.
Exotic butters.
Yes, that's obviously what I said.
No, just that popped in my head. I'm sorry.
I
Exotic
mean, you
butters.
know you've beaten the game once you've unlocked the exotic butters.
Yes.
And if you
All
don't
right.
get your exotic butters, you're ripped off too.
So,
So there's a couple
So-
of events that are supposed to take place while you guys are going. Again, I only wrote
Alright.
down the ones that would make sense to do isolated, as I'm not going to track where the hell you are on the map.
so I guess we go meet back up with Zumradi. We are his loyal servants, after all.
I'd assume he was in our cart once we got one.
Yeah, so did I.
I thought he went to the rich people cart.
I don't know which one the rich people cart is.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's quite a thing.
I don't think that is a thing.
I don't know. No one denied it was a thing.
I thought you were making a joke.
Yeah. Trent just kind of said something, and then nobody countered it. So
I guess there's a
Trent
rich
got to
people
ride
cart
first
now.
class. Trent got to ride first class.
No, I made a first class.
Trent
The cart
is
we made,
first
the cart we
class.
got is first. We used 50 gold
just-
more of Zumradi's money to get a first class cart.
The fuck?
They are just
Worst part is
pissing
I'm
me
not. Worst part is no one is telling me that I owe this money yet. I don't know that I have a tab rolling.
What's gonna be great is when we get somewhere and it's all like, all right, and you, sir, and you're just gonna be like, what? It's like, all right, here is your bill. My bill? And it's gonna be like 500 gold.
You spent $500 in room service, Dirt. Just, oh my god.
They had exotic butters.
$300 worth of exotic butters.
That's how exotic they were.
So he's
Oh
in the
my
first class carriage, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make
Again,
this
like,
happen to
just
the
for-
first class carriage.
For safety's sake, I'd say that would just be better if that was us. Just to make things easy.
Excuse me.
So one of the horses of a different carriage that I thought would be the first class carriage, but I guess you guys are the first class carriage now, so that doesn't make sense, falls over.
Damn, that's rough, buddy.
And so the guy running that carriage gets off and is shouting at his horse that fell over.
Because, yeah, you know, that'll show him.
So he picks up a club and looks as if he's going to start hitting the horse.
Are we like behind him or in front of
Next to him.
next to him? I'd like look down when his like right as he's getting off and starts yelling at his horse and be like, "Do you not know how to take care of a horse?"
He looks to you and says, "Oh, you mean these useless nags? I'll be better off when I buy a new horse to replace them."
Good luck pulling your own carriage until you get there.
Well, couldn't you just give me one of your horses? They look strong.
Well, they are. That's because I'm not an idiot and I know how to take care of my horses.
No. I look over as like, did you just demand one of my horses?
He just kind of stands alert, like, "Oh, I didn't know you were traveling with us. I
You
thought
did not
Rezmir
even
had
know."
left."
She has. I prefer to take my time.
He just panics and
I
helps the horse get up. I'm so sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
see that it does not. And I will tuck myself back in the carriage elegantly. Then
Then
just
just-
try to hold in laughter.
Whispers obscenities
is
at his
fun.
horse. Also, I truly do not understand what the point of that was, but it was one of the only ones that seemed alright. So a couple of days will come and go as you travel up past Dragon Spear, which is this place that I put all your faces.
Hang on, I gotta zoom it
Where,
in.
where are our faces? Oh,
Our faces are on the map.
No, I was pulling up the map on my.
Yeah,
the,
I'm
the
actually
stream.
streaming
Yeah.
it to the Discord.
Yeah,
So you
I
can
was
see
pulling it up on my phone. So I could see it.
Okay.
Finally, someone else knows my pain.
What, using... Oh, no, I only half know your pain. Because I'm using my laptop for, my character sheet.
I've zoomed it in enough that you should be able to see where you are.
Could see it just earlier.
So a few days pass, and you kind of head up towards some more rocky roads. Uh-huh. Got ice cream on the mind, I guess. And you see one of the carts ahead will jostle, and a lot of jewelry will come out of the top of one of the wagons. And you see the cultists run out and stop the whole caravan, and very hurriedly put them back inside.
What was falling out?
Jewelry.
Jewelry. Okay. It's like, so that's the cart with the treasure.
It's good to know.
Yeah, I'm really trying to blow right past all this travel stuff.
I am going to take note of the riches cart.
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems important.
So you're up towards the forest, and you see a bunch of people stop their carriages and get out and start looking into the woods. And they're all going, "Whoa, what's that? We should shoot it. We should go catch that thing."
What is it?
You'd have to get out and look.
I should be on the front part of the driving thing.
Yeah, just there's a bunch of people huddled, so it's hard to see past them.
Okay. Then I'll hop off. I'll stop and hop off and have a look and see what they're gawking at.
So you see a stag drinking from a pool of crystal water, and it looks like this deer is made of solid gold.
Huh?
Well then.
Interesting.
Dirt's just like trying to see over the crowd because he's like 2.5 feet.
Yeah, he's a halfling.
But you were 4-1.
I'm gonna go back over to the cart with Sumradi, and I'm gonna say, there's a golden stag, and they're talking about killing it. Should we do that? Should we help them? Should we ward against it?
I mean,
Not sure. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the golden stag part.
are we sure it's not some kind of deity or something? Like, if we
That's the
shoot
part
it,
I'm worried
is
about.
it not gonna? Yeah, because like I don't want to shoot it. It like turn into this giant goo thing that's gonna like envelop the entire forest and kill us all.
Well, that's not quite what I was thinking might happen, but now I am very concerned about that as well.
I wasn't thinking that before, but now I am.
It's not what I was thinking.
Am I the only one who watched Princess Mononoke?
I haven't seen that whole movie. I've only seen the beginning.
I've not
Dog,
even seen
it's
the
great.
beginning.
Dog, y'all need to sit and watch it one day. Serious.
I'd rather sit and watch the exact same 4 shows over and over and over as a coping mechanism for my life.
You should get into some Studio Ghibli films. I think you would like them. Especially Ponyo, which took the original story of The Little Mermaid and gave it the bird finger so fucking hard it was great.
I've seen Ponyo.
Yeah, like the ending part, they're supposed to like, where the girl's supposed to get betrayed, and like they totally just like super speed bird fingered the fucking story. It's like, no, you
I
doing this
appreciated that
cute
it ended with like a really large woman that was pretty, and then I was like, oh yeah, I am gay, aren't I?
Ponyo, you said?
Yeah. It's a kids' movie,
I mean,
baby.
if your thing is plump women, probably want to try. Actually, yeah, you would love like almost everything Studio Ghibli draws. Then
I love Studio Ghibli, but I hadn't seen Ponyo, and I'm now interested.
oh, it's worth it. Like I watched Ponyo out of spite because when I was at Florida, Ian was telling me it was this terrible movie. It was absolutely stupid and horrible, and me and James were both looking at him like, "Are you fucking retarded?" So we forcefully sat him down and made him watch Ponyo with us. And at the end of it, he's like, "This ain't the movie I watched." And we're both looking at him like, "I fucking hate you."
What movie did he
Damn,
watch?
that is a giant woman. She's fucking huge.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna keep like staying by our cart, kind of talking about them stopping because I'm not sure what we should do at the moment.
Hmm.
I want to make a. I'm gonna make a knowledge check to see if I can think of any kind of history about that deer or stag.
Okay.
Or I think it would be a survival check, or how you want to do this.
You could do a survival check, or I guess a wisdom check.
Well, here.
I'll roll a history, see if I can remember something about it. Steady.
I got a
I'm-
21 with a survival check on animals.
I got an 11.
I'm gonna roll a religion check to see
Oh, yeah.
if this might
We're
have
really-
any religious importance that I might know.
We're covering our bases here.
Yeah.
All right.
Got a 15.
Okay. So Brian, you don't really think anything fancy's going on with this deer, but you know that if you were to capture this deer, its pelt would be worth thousands.
Okay, so its skin's worth a lot of money. I know that much.
So where's the history check?
My history check was an 11.
Okay. You think that you've heard a tale of a golden deer somewhere near with something about a castle. Trent, religion, it has nothing to do with religion. There's no religious
Oh,
attribution of this horse.
That's
Deer.
rough, buddy.
oh. Are you sure? What if I started one now?
I will. I'll say my piece about like I think it's this.
I think you could start a religion based off of deer. That would be great.
I think I could start a religion based off a deer made of solid gold.
Yeah.
Sumerati just runs out and goes like, "Praise be the mighty sun deer."
Oh my gosh, what if Brian, if this was like any of my old characters that were all diplomacy, I could convert this entire cult to worshiping this deer instead of Tiamat and end the entire
So-
thing here. That is something I would have done.
You fools! This is clearly a this is clearly a deity here to ward us from our bad doing.
Right, leave the diplomacy to the experts. That was terrible.
I would pay actual money to see you create a fucking deer religion now.
You mean in real life? Because I'm pretty sure that goes against the commandments.
I didn't say real life.
Yeah, that's why I said. You mean in real life or in this game?
Both.
Because I'll take that action.
I'll take that action. Fucking try me, bitch.
You want me to derail
Alright,
the campaign,
so-
but if they make it a fake religion, I'll do it.
So, what should we do, given what we know now?
Here's the first
It's
campaign
worth a lot
I
of
ever
money.
ran. This girl named Tatiana found a glowing fish and then converted every single person that she met to worshipping the fish. And instead of doing our original campaign, they just went across country trying to make everyone believe in the fish religion.
That
Yeah,
sounds pretty
that sounds like-
mind-boggling.
That sounds like 50% of the campaigns I've ever ran. Not a fish and usually not religion, but that's usually how they run away with it.
They seemed to enjoy it though, so I wasn't mad.
Yeah, whatever works.
Sometimes it's better to just lay back and let your players fuck everything up because it's just so much fun to watch.
And it means you don't have to build so much of the world. They're doing it.
Yeah. They'll do all the work for you.
Or you have to build significantly more world because they expect everything to be ready for you.
Yes. More
that
often
too.
that, though.
So you guys gonna
But anyway,
So,
do something?
as far as
what
with
are
the-
we doing?
I mean,
well,
I'm
I've said
not gonna
my
interfere
piece.
with
I don't
this
know
deer.
what we're gonna do, and it's not just us. There's that whole caravan of people discussing stuff too.
I'm gonna say, if you wish to deal with it, then do something showing that I don't really care. But if you guys want to try to take this deer as your own, so be it. For some reason, I actually thought about having it as a mount, and I'm like,
That'd be so lit.
that would be interesting.
Oh my god, that would be so.
How would I take care of it?
Food and water.
Also, if I can't keep my horse around, why would I ever be able to safely keep a deer made of gold?
Well, we could catch it and we could kill it and skin it.
If you
Have
want
they,
to,
have they gone to do anything yet? The other
I'm
people?
gonna go with no. Most of them are staring in amazement.
Because I could shoot him.
You
I mean, as
For-
far as I can tell, it's just an expensive deer, but like,
Let's
whatever you guys want to do.
I'd say we should take its. Actually, we should take its pelt. The money could be very valuable to us.
So we doing this?
go for it. I have already decreed that I do not really care.
We're going to say that you commanded us to, just so we can get
Yes,
this
do
done.
it. Go.
13 to hit.
Oh, you're shooting at it. All right.
Hey, they said do it.
Bring me
Don't
its
take that.
pelt. Yes.
Okay, so with a 13, you hit it in the leg.
Mm. Sorry, I was taking a bite of food.
How dare you?
I am going to.
I put a 9 in its ass.
So it
Why?
gets very scared and runs very, very quickly into the woods that are right here. Next to your faces.
So
No.
close, and yet so far.
I could action surge and shoot it again.
Okay.
You could.
I think I will, because dirt right now is like, that could buy a lot of fucking stuff. So, bring back up my action since I fat thumbed that. Let's go ahead and action surge. Take another shot. Fucking 24.
Alright, you shoot it again.
For a 7.
Okay. This deer continues to run, very clearly wounded, leaving a trail of also gold blood behind it.
Oh, I guess I'm giving chase.
All right.
Yeah, I'll give chase.
I can't be bothered.
Yeah, I've moved you over.
Oh. Why am I in the ocean?
It's time to swim, bitch!
No.
Time to sink or
No,
swim.
please. This isn't This isn't how I thought it would go.
We hop off right when we hop off the cart, there's a glitch, and you just get yeeted out of existence.
It's when all of the other servants decide now is the time for the coup.
Now!
His servants are away. Get him. I never thought it would end like this. Honestly, it never occurred to me.
So you guys chase it, and you see the trail of blood leads you to some stone ruins.
Okay. Dirt keeps tracking.
Stay on it.
Can't be that hard. It's a trail of blood.
It's a golden trail of blood.
It's all shiny, and it goes sparkle, sparkle.
So you follow the trail, and instead of finding a deer, you find a small elf with a pair of golden antlers on its head.
Dirt immediately goes, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it was a god in disguise. I knew it.
It just looks at you confused.
Does he not have an arrow in him?
No, he does.
He does. He has
Yeah, he
the
has
two
two
arrows. Oh.
It's
Hello.
the person says in heavy Elvish, Why have you come to kill me?
I know Elvish, so I would respond, honestly, we didn't know you were anything more than a deer that had a nice pelt.
I understand. Long ago, I was cursed by the father of the woman I was in love with to become a golden stag whenever I step outside of these walls. This was my
That's
kingdom.
very
I was once a prince. Now I can't even remember my own name.
Cool story, bro.
Dirt, do you know Elvish?
Dirt is literally just like two eyes looking in separate directions right now. He doesn't know shit.
I would kind of be saying some of this stuff to Dirt in common. Keep up.
Because I can just feel him like he's like elbowing you in like the hip and stuff. He's like, hey, what's he saying? I don't speak moon speak.
I don't speak ancient god.
Yeah, I'd be telling Dirt what's going on and be like, oh well, we apologize greatly. Are you stuck here? Like, is there any way to free you from this?
I think there's some wizard that could probably free me, but I've never been able to get that far because of hunters like you trying to steal my coat.
Well, in our
That-
defense, it's
like
worth
in
a
our
lot of
defense,
gold.
Hunter shaming
you would.
you.
It's like in our defense, you're a deer in hunter-infested woods. It's probably part of the curse. Is that you just happen to be here. Um, do you know where a wizard like that would be?
I hear there's a few in this town called Water Deep, but I've never seen it before. I've been trapped here for hundreds of years.
Aren't we heading to Waterdeep?
Wink.
Nudge.
Did you
nudge.
say wink or did you wink? He said that too.
But aren't we heading to Waterdeep? Like I'm saying that out of character.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are. Okay. Well then, I think I may have an idea. It's going to be probably a little demeaning, but it's better than being killed. And it can get you to Waterdeep.
What's the idea? As the camera pans away and you lean in and start whispering.
Here,
Um,
here's the plan. Dun, dun,
The
dun,
whole
dun.
time, Dirt's just sitting there with a big brown like jug with like 3 X's on it, just being like, "Well, okay, globe."
well, if instead we chased you in here, and the group we were with did not follow suit. Instead of killing you, perhaps we could still have them believe you're nothing more than a normal stag. But we could have instead decided to capture you as as a a familiar of ours, to put it in words, a pet, a mount, and they would not, due to our position, they would not show hostility towards you while we're near you. We would be able to take you to Waterdeep, as that's where we're going, and potentially speak to the wizard when we're there.
Are you sure
Now,
you'd be
I
willing
know-
to help me that much?
Well, hang on, say that again.
Are you sure you'd be willing to help?
Yes, I would rather not just kill a cursed person. If you were just a deer, that'd be different, because, well, deer are hunted all the time, and that's just the circle of that's the circle of nature. But having a living, thinking being be hunted merely because they're cursed is something that I can't simply abide.
Thank you, my people.
All right. I suppose step outside of this stone circle, and I will hop on your back, and I can direct you towards the cart.
So as he steps out of the ruins, he completely disappears in a haze of gold, and a golden longbow appears on the ground with a note tied to it.
Whoa. Sir, this is not a deer. I'm gonna pick it up and read the note.
The note says, "You are on the right path. You have to follow the river of gold to reach the castle in the sky. However, your path will be filled with hardship and blood. Not all will survive, but with souls as kind as yours, you will surely make it to the end."
So this was a test from a god? I see.
Not quite.
Dirt's over there like tinfoil hat. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it!
I called it! What did I say? Well, I'll take the bow and
I actually called the
no.
fucking god thing.
and be like, okay, well, I'm not sure, and I'd look at Dirt in common, but I'm not sure what just happened, but I have this bow now.
If only someone we knew liked bows.
Dirt holding his crossbow.
If only.
Well, shit.
What's the bow? Does it say what it is?
It's a longbow.
I don't
it?
think he can hold one.
For you, it's like one of those great bows
Well,
that
it's
shoots spears, not
it's a
arrows.
+2 longbow.
+2 longbow.
Yeah, but you're like a sword master, so I don't know if you can.
Yeah,
use the
I'm not gonna
effective
gain.
either.
I'm not gonna gain a lot of benefit besides it just being a bow. So I would think like, do you want this, Dirt?
Sure. It's a bit big, but it feels nice.
You now have that golden +2 longbow.
Okay.
If you win, you get this giant longbow made of gold. But if you lose, then I will get your fish.
God damn it, Trent.
I guess let's head out. Let's head back to the cart.
Okay, let me hit my inventory real quick.
I like how everyone else was, oh, a golden stag, let's hunt it, let's get it. Two servants run off into the woods after it. We should get it, yeah. Comes back and it turns into a bow. Aww.
Also,
That's
I want
right.
to just direct everyone to general chat. That was basically Dirt through that entire conversation. Okay, manage inventory.
Is
Someone
that-
in another
uh-huh.
Discord I'm in just
Mhm.
sent something that I think you'll all appreciate. Hello, what are you doing? Oh, because your keyboard's weird. My file is too powerful? It's a copy paste. Are you kidding me?
File is too powerful.
Give me a second.
Your computer is too good to run this game. Please
That's some
downgrade.
bullshit.
It's bullshit, but the sad part is how true it is.
Yeah, I know. I couldn't play. What was that game, Trent?
Uh,
The game
Oh,
with
no, I got it. I got Lost Planet.
Yeah, I couldn't play Lost Planet 2 with Trent because my computer's too good, and
Yeah.
downgrading it makes it too bad to run anything.
Yeah, there's actually a whole petition and all because of certain games that are on Steam. They're run by this you basically need old Xbox Live permissions and stuff like that, which they
Oh.
don't have that anymore. So it's kind of just not really managed, and there's no support for it.
Have you guys checked GOG?
I did not
What
look
is
at
God?
GOG.
Yeah,
Their main attraction is that they buy rights to old games and then fix the shit for like that. Like there's a lot of games that I can only play the GOG versions because they patch out all that weird shit.
but yeah, we'll have to look into that because
That's one of the biggest
Well-
problems is like playing older games on newer PCs.
yeah,
And I tried to find a copy of and I don't know why I got so nostalgic for it, but Sanitarium, and the version that came with Steam was borked to all hell and back.
Yeah, I found GOG, and Lost Planet 2 is not on it.
Then they probably couldn't crack through it, or Microsoft wouldn't give them the rights to. Actually, Trent,
Eh.
do you just for something, an idea for you to stream, if you can find it, I want you to try a game that's a huge blast from my past. And especially if you can do anything that's like a Final Fantasy type game, Septerra Core.
link it to me. I'll take a look at it.
I will fucking send you the cover in a bit. But I remember playing it, and I think it's on GOG.
Yeah, because I do plan on like getting back into Final Fantasy and streaming that again.
Oh, this game came out around the time the Super Nintendo was popular, but it looks like Reboot. And plays like Final Fantasy. But it's one of them things I'm thinking that you might find that might be interesting for you to stream once or twice. Just to kind of like the reaction of it.
Right, so what are we doing?
I made a meme.
Well, I believe we were returning with the bow.
Yeah.
Is that an alright meme?
I
I don't
would-
think I did that good of a job. I
Well,
know how else to work.
I would. I don't know. I don't know how to word it differently either.
What?
But I would go in and I would tell Zimrati what happened. Show him the note.
Fun.
I'm gonna look at it and be like, but
It's like, we
where's
got
the
up to
deer?
him. We got up to him. We followed the deer, and when the deer enters this stone circle, he turns into a person because he's actually cursed to look like the deer whenever he's not in the stone circle. But he has to leave the stone circle to get food and water. So he's
So-
constantly being hunted because he's a beautiful deer. When we told him that we were willing to help him, I said, how about this? You leave the stone circle, turn into the deer, and we will pretend that we captured you as like a pet or a mount or a familiar, and we'll take you to where you need to go to get uncursed because we're going there anyway. But when we offered help, I guess that was enough to like please whatever being this actually was. And he turned into a bow with this note. So yeah,
I see. So,
I don't know.
what?
I don't know. Let's just we're done. Situation's over. Let's keep going.
Onward, I suppose. What?
I think Leroy wants
I
to
thought
go.
the golden deer was crazy. But no, it's a magical golden deer that's now a magical bow.
It's a magical golden deer that was a magical golden man that then turned into a magical golden bow.
Oh shit.
So,
Oh shit. Sorry.
so, does it have any magical powers?
You ever been told no once in your life?
It seems that it's just very strong.
I see.
I don't know what the note actually ends up meaning. I don't know what this means. So yeah.
Well, I suppose if we're ever planning on heading into the sky,
We can say we know someone. Hey, I know a guy.
I suppose.
Let's get moving, I guess.
Feel so confused.
Yeah, I'm pretty confused too.
Okay, so there's like one more event that I'm supposed to go over with you. It's like a
Okay.
two-parter. So you guys get to Daggerford. This one,
Iggerford?
Daggerford.
Daggerford?
We get to Harchefont.
Dagger Falls?
We get to the Herbage.
We get to House Forton.
We get to Subway.
And you see two weird-looking dudes join the caravan.
They just kind of join it. Like, what do you mean join it?
Like, they looked like they were supposed to be a part of it before, but they're just now joining. One of them is a gnome, and the other, while it says that he's supposed to look regular, they have a picture of him, and what the fuck?
Oh, what?
What's the picture?
I'm sending it to you now. So it's that guy, but he's wearing a beanie.
Yeah, that's regular, man.
Just this
Totally a regular gnome.
fucking regular guy.
That's Man McRegular. I don't know what you mean.
Just this
His name is probably Steve or Dave.
average dude arrives.
Okay, so I totally thought I saw the fucking hammer and scythe on his chest, and I was sitting here thinking, well, he's wearing red. Communist cultist?
Yeah, he's a communist now.
Confirmed.
Cult-munist.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like a cross inside of the sun, but I don't totally know. But anyway, that's regular man. Quite average.
Average
Average
McRegular, yes.
You know, wearing all red with
communist-
a beanie over top of his bald head.
No, he's comrade average McRegular man.
Comrade Average McRegular.
Apparently supposed to be regular, and they both get on the caravan, and then a couple of days later, the little dwarf woman is supposed to come up to you at breakfast and be like, "You shouldn't trust the oatmeal that they gave you." And then she like shuffles her knife inside of one of your bowls of oatmeal. And on the tip of the knife is like a white pearl ball thing. And she just kind of looks to you and whispers, "It's a bone shard. They made it a circle, so they glued it into a little circle so you wouldn't notice it while you're eating it. But then as your stomach acid dissolves it, it'll stab you. I suspect they're in all of your breakfasts. Let's talk this evening." And then she leaves.
I'm too distracted by regular man.
Honestly, me too. Like, I don't know how to bring this up regularly. It's just, it's so out of place. By the way, this is a regular woman, I guess, who also kind of looks Russian.
Wait, is that the woman who just approached us?
Yeah.
And that's a dwarf?
Yeah.
Okay, I know my character's confused, but that looks like a fucking halfling.
Yeah, it
That
does.
does look like a halfling.
She's a
Which explains why you're so... No, this is only gonna, like, cement the idea that you are...
It just
Further strengthening your halfling belief.
Oh. Well, that was a kind of cute looking halfling, I think. Kind of weird looking halfling though.
I think it was.
Oh, okay. So in the book, it
actually
says
not
that she's
sure.
a dwarf early on, but on her character sheet, it says that she's a gnome.
That's
When
not
they say
confusing.
dwarf, when they say dwarf, they mean dwarfism.
No. She's a gnome that thinks she's a dwarf.
Maybe I read it
Oh
wrong
my
when I was
gosh,
reading that
nice.
someone else is a dwarf. I gotta go all the way back up to where they first introduce her and McRegular Man. Oh yeah, I read that wrong.
Oh.
She's a Zentarium gnome.
Okay.
Whatever that is.
fucking people just as good. Oh my god, there's more like me.
You think that she's also a halfling?
She's a really tiny halfling.
She's a quarterling.
It's gonna start cementing. He's gonna start thinking that everybody is just an off-breed of a halfling.
Every single person that's smaller than a human is a halfling. Got a short elf? That's a halfling.
Goblin, halfling.
Goblins are ugly halflings. Goblins are orc halflings.
Exactly. Calls them orclings.
Orclings.
So anyway, she basically just told you guys that there's like a bead of poison in all of your food and then left.
Oh yeah, we ain't eating.
No, I probably wouldn't be eating anything they give me anyway. I'd be using my own rations.
Yeah, because this is also, by the way, I think one of the first times they mention that everyone eats together in the morning, which I find very strange. The journey is 40 days. The days are not eventful. Many days pass with no excitement. Checking for a
And there's
random
a-
event every hour is excessive, so just roll once a day. Which, I'm not gonna do that 40 fucking times. Who am I?
You could roll every
Alan?
few days.
Who are you?
It depends on how eventful you want it to be.
I don't.
But,
I want us to fast travel everywhere. Traveling is the worst part of every adventure.
I mean, that's usually
kinda
how we
like
get
it.
our level. It's kind of how we get our level ups, but
No, traveling is the worst. I don't even do side quests in video games because I consider that traveling but worse.
Yeah, I tend to skip them. It depends on if they're good.
I don't think
or
I've
if they
ever-
get a good item at the end of it.
Like in Control, where it's like, all right, I'm surrounded by SCPs. Every side quest is an SCP.
Mine's always my. I think mine's gonna be fucking what was it? Oh my god! Why can I suddenly not remember the name of the fucking game?
I don't know.
Can't you?
It was an older RPG. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Why can't I? Ultima 9. There's a side quest where you have to run around the entire world, and like you get it early on, but you can't complete it till way late in the game. You have to run around putting hidden magical crystals back in these lighthouses, and when you're done, it just plops 100 gold in your inventory. You can literally get 100 gold by killing a rat. That was
Yeah, that sounds like
that.
the Stones of Baranzaya quest in Skyrim, where
I
like
haven't even.
you have to hunt down all of these stones, and then you have to hunt down the crown itself. And then once you have both the crown and the stones, they put together, and you get an item that you can't. You get a crown that you can't even wear. Like it's literally just an item. It's a quest item in your inventory.
Ugh. Anyway, so with the well, so like, are we gonna do anything while we wait till this time, or are we just literally just gonna sit here and be like, press T to wait for 8 hours?
That's how I feel about it, honestly. But I honestly think that a lot of what she's doing this chapter doesn't make any sense. So, and I've read it like 4 times.
Like a lot in this campaign so far.
I'm doing my best.
It ain't all you. Like some of it's
I mean,
just the
Like, why
How is
can't
that
she
making-
have stuff in
how's
that
that making
town?
a
That didn't make any sense.
The campaign starts with a dragon acting completely out of character by D&D standards.
I know, right?
They have a blue dragon get bored and give up.
Yeah.
Like, so
Yeah,
so
they
it's
usually-
already a weird series of events.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does not
dragons
make a lot
don't
of
normally
sense.
give up until they're full.
Blue dragons never give up. Their patience is legendary.
Oh yeah, especially blues.
Yeah, that
But I
did
don't
not
think I
make
would
any
call it
sense.
giving
But
up
then
as
they were
much
just
as,
like, "Oh yeah, the dragon disappears because we don't need that anymore."
because
Like-
we can't expect you to fight that. No.
Yeah, at level 1.
Welcome to your first supposed to lose fight.
Did
But then
I
like
just
there's
imagine
cinematic.
I imagine Dragon's Dogma. You grab a sword and run up to the dragon thinking you're gonna do something. It starts the whole combat sequence. You run at it, it literally slaps you.
Okay, but like this is one of the cult outfits, and I want it. I don't know where to get it, but I want it.
Make it.
No,
That looks like that would take a lot of money to make.
exactly.
Probably.
You know who doesn't have a lot of money? This girl.
Plus, the top was going to be a bitch.
Oh yeah, that is not conducive to titties at all. I have boobs.
Is it that kind with like the claws that look like they dig in and really should be drawing blood?
Yes.
Ow. Why?
I don't know.
It
Apparently
also
she's the
looks
dragon
like-
cult recruiter. They have another picture of her in like her street clothes, which does not make any sense.
This is my casual.
This is just her casually. You know, going.
That
out
looks
with
like
them.
something that's a little more comfortable though.
It does.
That actually looks kind of cooler.
And and still got them titties all out.
Why would you put them away?
I'm just saying, like,
You
just
got titties like
shabam.
that. Show them off.
Indeed.
No, I mean, like, what I'm saying is, like, they got the titties out, right? But then the massive fucking shoulder pads, which makes them look smaller.
Oh yeah, at the end of this, there's like a lot of the concept art of dragons in general, and I appreciate that. It's got cute little stuff like egg tooths on wormlings. I like.
I'm still waiting for the campaign where we legitimately must kill a Tarask.
Well, that's not gonna
That
be
might
today.
Please no.
it might be the next campaign.
No.
Well, I plan on getting Fool's Gold.
Dude, seriously, I will play the shit out of that.
Actually show up.
Oh yeah, I saw the advertisements for that.
I guess we're continuing though, right? We're still moving.
That's that one where literally everything is trying to kill you, right?
What, Fool's Gold?
Yeah.
That's the one by, if you look up Dingo Doodles on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's the campaign they're talking.
I mean, it's the one where it's the jungle where literally everything is trying to kill you.
No idea.
I mean, Critical Role has been advertising their stuff in the middle of their campaigns. They're like, hey, check this shit out.
A lot faster to watch the Dingo Doodles one.
I mean,
Each
it's
episode is
like
10 minutes.
it's their official commercial is in like their break period. I've seen the official thing.
No, I mean, like, if you watch the whole series, it's a lot faster, because, like, in the time it takes to watch one episode of Critical Role, you could probably watch over half of Fool's Gold.
I'm not talking about watching Critical Role. I'm talking about watching the trailer, the teaser, the infomercial.
Let's just keep going.
So she tries to meet up with you. Tries, at least. I have no idea what you guys are doing.
Well, I mean, I thought we were waiting to meet up with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I did doodle what I thought Austin's character looks like. It's just a little knight dude in a party hat.
Where?
Oh, if you open the stream, it's right there.
Congratulations. This is your OC.
I could take a picture and send it to you. Besides, I thought Trent had to start his, like, co-stream soon.
I do. I think I might have just gotten a reminder.
What the hell was that?
Oh yeah, they are getting ready.
Yeah.
Gonna be playing crab game with a bunch of streamers.
I'm not going to pretend I know what that is, but I hope it's fun.
Austin, you know that game Muck?
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. The guy who made Muck made a Squid Game.
Yeah. So it's basically just a free Squid Game. Don't know how it is. Haven't touched it. Wanted to go in perfectly blind.
So pretty much all that she's supposed to be telling you is that she's one of the assassins in the... Shit.
In that black thing?
Yeah, the black thing. In the BET.
I
I don't know.
I mean,
They're
we
also
kind of...
trying to stop the cult of the dragon.
Alright, that doesn't mean they're not evil.
And she wants your help overnight to help look through all of the caravans, because she doesn't know what's in them.
So, not evil?
That remains to be seen.
Still has the possibility of being evil.
Yeah, you don't know this woman. Just, I guess Brian kind of thinks she's hot or something.
What?
I don't know. You guys are like the
Oh,
same size.
Yeah, earlier. Yeah, duh. It was like Brian thinks he's hot. I'm like, wait, when did I? Oh, yeah, never mind.
Oh yeah, I guess I do.
No, that is the DM's decree.
Yeah, you now.
For some
believe-
unknown reason, you are attracted to this gnome,
No.
dwarf,
North.
halfling.
Tiny
North.
person.
North.
Hey,
Dwome.
all I'm saying is, if we can mix
North.
elves and human with just about everything, what would happen if we mix the smaller races together? What would they
I
make?
want to see.
A very
I wanna
weird
see a gnome
entry
mixed-
on Pornhub.
I want to see a gnome mixed with a Goliath.
A gnome lion.
I want to see a dwarf and an elf, short and tall.
Anyway, I think
That's
that's
why
it
I
for
said
D&D.
gnome